You know what is a star? Like another city, the driver's side fly. Gucci got large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever, and cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube with viewing for free. Hey, this one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, what they gonna do next?
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody! Tobin and Leroy here with you on a hump day. What's up, Leroy?
What's happening?
How are you, man?
Good.
Vlad, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Very good. I see you wearing the Marlins. I appreciate you representing because I know you're not going to feel that way this weekend. But I appreciate you. Very nice win last night for the Fish. And getting themselves back in the win column. A little 4-1 start for your Fish to this year, and it was a fun one. It came from behind in the win yesterday, Leroy.
Yeah,
very nice with them being able to take out the Chicago White Sox 9-2. I'll tell you one thing: this Liam Hicks, holy crap! I may have made. Listen, I know I was making jokes about him being Timu Cal Raleigh. He may be better than Cal Raleigh. I got to be honest with you. He might be better than Cal Raleigh.
We call him Baby Dumper.
Dude, he is. Well, you know, it was funny because I was looking, I was like, what's up with this Liam Hicks, right? Because he's just making incredible plays every single night. Last night he played first base. And Graham Pauly and him had like this sick play where Pauly just like slow chop, bare hands, throws it to Hicks. Hicks with the soft hand pick. I'm a sucker for that. I love those plays. And I'm just like, this mother bleeper's doing everything. I mean, he's catching, he's playing first, he's hitting big bops. Just a very impressive start to the season. Every single game, he's making something happen. And I was like, he's 5'9"? He's tiny. So he is Baby Dumper. But I'm telling you, dude, this guy, I mean, he has been incredible to start this season.
The thing about baseball is, it's the one sport you really have all body types.
Oh, yeah.
Like from 5'5" to 6'5".
Crazy, man. And we're loaded with great Canadians, too. That's the other thing. I mean, we have become, we're basically like little, you know how like the Panthers are little Finland? Marlins are like little Canada between
Which is weird. What sport would you think would be least likely to have Canadians? Football?
Basketball, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Basketball?
Basketball's
God, what are you talking about?
Basketball's Canadian resurgence over the last 10 years I have found very surprising. Like they're legitimately good.
Well,
yeah, good, but I mean,
you think it has to do with
the weather? Bad in Canada.
College teams starting to now recruit in Canada.
I don't know.
In all the sports.
I don't know. But
they've always recruited in Canada.
But I feel like the team now is legit good. It used to be like Kelly Olynyk and a little side.
Yeah, they would have
Andrew
like
Wiggins.
one or two, like a Steve Nash or something like that.
Right, a Steve Nash.
Right.
Now it's
team,
the whole team's like really good. I mean, like they you put it in like Jamal Murray, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, like Dylan Brooks. That team's a squad. Lou Dort, like that team's a squad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, still Kelly Olynyk in the bigs, you know, like they got to get a little more size. It's like them and Tristan Thompson.
It's like, isn't it weird? Like you'll be watching basketball and then there's a Kelly Olynyk sighting.
Yeah.
Like just.
But I know handsome dad. I know his, you know, but listen, I'm sitting here just, if you ask me, but baseball, Larry Walker, you know, like, but this, you got Liam Hicks, we got Owen Casey, Otto Lopez. Canada's showing up showing up for the Fish,
Yep.
showing up for the Fish. And then we had some small ball yesterday. I like this Graham Pauly. Laid down the safety squeeze yesterday.
The safety squeeze.
Oh, I love a safety squeeze, dude. You drop down that bunt, Leroy. Pressure's on the defense. Whoop, overthrow it, sucker. It's great. You put the pressure on them. They don't know what they're doing. A bunch of dummies out there.
A lot of winning yesterday in South Florida.
Oh yeah, man. The Panthers going out there. They got themselves they got
Kachuk's having himself a run, but you can't keep doing that same little thing.
What do you mean?
The goalie wasn't having it this time. When he went between the legs, the goalie's like,
Nice try.
Nice try.
Well, they put up 5 in the first period yesterday.
They put up 2, and I went to get juice.
I believe
it was 2-0.
I think it was the fastest goal in Panthers history.
That's
yesterday.
2 goals.
That's crazy.
I literally went to get something to drink. I put ice, poured it in there, came back. It was 2-0. I'm like,
that's insane.
Geez.
That's absolutely crazy. Yeah. Do you have the buttons up, Vlad? There's the start of the game yesterday for the Panthers. This was Doug Plagans on the call.
Now in front of chance, and they score quickly. Noah Gregor gives the Panthers a 1-0 lead, 8 seconds in. The puck played down to our left, came out front. Noah Gregor was the first one to it, and the Panthers strike first. 8 seconds into the hockey game, it's 1-0.
Good start. Really good start.
They were up 2-0. Just
Samo, yeah, Samo got on there, and then Carter.
10 seconds in the power play. Ekblad to Jones right. Circle a shot, and it deflects away again. Then they score the rebound from the side of the net. It's Carter Verhaeghe there to jam it home, and the Panthers take a 3-0 lead with 10:51 to go in the first.
Listen, if you're not in it, it's fun to play spoiler. And it's fun to play spoiler. Yeah, the Senators. Sorry we have to do it to Brady, and the Sens, but the Cats came out on fire yesterday. It was crazy.
I would say if you're a Panthers fan, watching the way these guys are still playing is pretty cool.
Yeah,
they're playing hard.
Paul Maurice had a great quote on it yesterday, and he said it was a great mental health win. I was like, you know what? That's a great way to pput it, Paul.
I imagine he's sitting at home sometimes with the tequila, like, he's like, can I just get a healthy team?
I feel like him and Bill Zito, they go on the docks and they yell at each other. Hey, Bill, what you doing? Tequila? I'll be right over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's life.
It is.
No, it is.
They've been lucky and fortunate. A lot of pucks, right? A lot of pucks were fortunate to turn their way. So
now all the pucks just apparently turn towards the Panthers' bones because Aaron Ekblad is now hurt too.
Oh, another one?
Yep.
Jeez.
Yep. That's just how it's going. That's the run of it going right now for the Cats. But they win 6-3 yesterday. The Heat back on the hardwood tonight against the Boston Celtics. Tip-off is set for 7:30 from the Kaseya Center. Coverage begins at 6:15 with preheat. So you guys will be able to hear that right here on FM 104.3 WQAM. Marlins, they will wrap up their series this afternoon. Sandy Alcantara on the hill against Shane Smith. That is a 1:10 first pitch. That's on the AM dial today. You guys will be able to hear that on AM 560. Hey, listen. Don't shoot me. I was like, hey, you always want to have it early? I'll have it. You guys can throw the Marlins on the FM if you want to. I can't. We love you guys. So,
yeah,
don't yell at me. All right, Fish fans. You guys will get the. I will say, you know what is cool with the app? You can flip. Not that I don't love Seeloff and Hutton, but you can flip to the radio call on the MLB app too. So it syncs up there for you if you ever want to change a pace.
Jack McMullen and Jeff Nelson.
Yes. There you go. So we'll take a break. Lots to get into here on a lovely Wednesday. We'll play Rats Off a Ship. Got a pair of Disturbed tickets to give away as well. We're back after this. didn't pay attention.
I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, you didn't pay attention. I'm teaching you about your own religion.
No,
dude.
you're not.
I'm teaching
No, you're
you.
not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Listen, I'm still salty about Father Dalton standing me up at my own wedding.
That's funny. That's funny.
This dude would go before everybody every Sunday at St. Ambrose, and I don't believe he's with us anymore. In fact, I'm very certain of it. But he would go before the congregation, Vlad, and every time if the Dolphins were playing, he'd take some time in that sermon to try and throw up a prayer. Still no playoff wins whenever I went there.
Damn.
Nope. Like, we gather here today, we bless the Dolphins against the Jets. Amen.
Hey, so if you ever go to a Baptist church, if you ever been to a Baptist church, they have a whole different like that.
Oh yeah, you got like the whole thing. You usually got like
doom 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 doom. Jesus, help the Dolphins! Jesus, help the Dolphins!
we could have.
Like-
We've tried to throw every piece. We've tried to throw in every piece, and none of it has worked so far. None of it.
What about the big pipe organ churches?
Oh,
yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Who is like, do you, that's like, there's never been a young organist, right? Like, they're all 100 years old.
yeah, because the younger groups, they have bands, right?
Oh yeah, well that's
But
what
the
my current church, they have a very cool band.
Right.
Like everybody.
The older churches, right, or the Catholic churches, organ.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but that
And
but that person
organ and the local school choir.
but that woman is always 100, right?
Yeah.
She's been the
Yeah.
same age since
Yeah.
you've been to that church.
But that's when you go to a baseball game. That organ person's never young.
I don't think they do organs anymore. Maybe
At
like
some
Dodgers.
parks.
I think maybe Dodger Stadium still does the organ. I think
They
most
don't do
of
the
it-
organ at in Chicago.
I don't think so. I don't
Really?
think there's many real organists
Let me
left
check.
anymore. I don't think so. But if you would probably be right if there were, it's going to be the old
Say
school ballparks.
Church organists could easily play at a hockey game.
Oh, dude.
Somebody said there are young organists, but it's a difficult instrument to play.
Yeah, because you got those big foot pedals, right? Like
All right, there's a list.
See, there's a lot.
Teams known to have a live organist include the Arizona Diamondbacks, the
Okay.
Chicago Cubs,
Mhm.
Chicago White Sox, the LA Dodgers, the Miami Marlins.
We have a live organist.
The Marlins have an organist named Tabitha Baratini. I hope
Hold
I'm
on.
pronouncing her
Like a
last name right.
full blown. It's not a keyboard. They have a full blown organist.
Organs used in all Major League Baseball stadiums. Many Major League Baseball teams still use a live organist, though some rely on pre-recorded music or a combination of both.
We don't have an organist.
It says the organist and the person's name, Miss Tabitha Baratini.
So that thing that I hear when they have two strikes on someone, it goes, "Woo,
Yes.
woo." That's an organist?
That's
I
what
always
they're
just thought it was somebody hitting a touch screen.
Milwaukee, Minnesota, the Yankees, St. Louis, Texas, and the Nationals.
What are you talking?
I didn't
That's
think
half.
Is that the old? But that's the only people, like churches and sporting events are the only people, like nobody.
Not even all sporting events. Baseball and
A little hockey. Yeah. Because even at the Heat game, it's all music and it's Bernie hitting the pots and pans.
Some Dave South said it's a digital organ.
Yeah, it's not like an old school organ anymore. Like
With
there's
the big
no.
pipes.
Yeah, there's no way, dude. Be
Yeah.
cool.
Live or digital, they still use organists.
Well, I don't think digital counts. I'm thinking of, because when I think of a church, I think of like the big thing.
Yeah,
with
the pipe organ.
pipes and
Yeah.
the thing, and they got the wood. Like I don't. It's.
First of all, that organ in church is never moving.
I'm asking if they got an actual organist. I want to see. I need to check with some sources.
Really? So now you're disputing it.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I just feel like in today's day and age, look, here's what I would say. I'm happy if there is an organist. I would just be surprised in today's day and age if we're cutting some things and somebody can press a button to give you an organ and then having an actual organist. I would just be surprised. Let's see. Lito Ford says that Tabitha Bariti served as the Marlins organist from from 2014 through the pandemic, bringing a classical piano background to the ballpark. However, reports indicate the Marlins have not had a full-time organist since the 2020 pandemic-shortened season.
Well, yeah, because
Makes sense.
So
yeah, like
they even went cheap on the organist.
I kind of like respectfully. I kind of feel like I think that is probably where you're gonna go.
So they said, as of recent reports, 23-25, only half of the major league clubs employ an organist, with around 9 teams having a full-time musician.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I like when there is the full-time musician. I think that's that. Like,
could you imagine paying somebody to come to a 1 o'clock game in the middle of the season?
You mean like
what were you paying the organist to begin with?
You mean like in 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like Tabitha the organist, like you're paying her basically in bobbleheads.
You know, you like baseball when you've been to a baseball game and you can hear all the comments because there's not enough people.
Yeah.
Like the guy sitting down below, that wasn't a strike, it was outside. I concur, buddy, up front.
I just don't even remember the Marlins, like, because I've been to plenty of Marlins games. I don't really recall any
Were you really paying attention enough to know?
I
there
feel
was
like
an
I remember
organist?
music. Like that's what I remember. I remember them
I
playing.
hear conversations. You
know,
hear you hear about somebody cheating.
You know what's crazy
all
though?
that.
I think sometimes it got to a point where when you go to a baseball game, it's so expected that you just assume it's there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you say baseball or organist.
Crazy. Anyway, the Marlins yesterday, they get their win. They will wrap that puppy up today, and then Yankees got to have an organist, right? Like they haven't gone. I know people have said they're not spending like they used to, but I got to imagine the Yankees have.
Yankees
when they say
the
not
teams.
spending like they used to, that means the $600 million.
It means they're not spending like the Dodgers because
Right.
nobody can. That's what it means.
No, it's just
that's
Yeah,
what
but the
everybody.
Instead of
Dodgers also
spending-
got like a $2 billion television deal. Or
Yeah, I know.
So do the Yankees.
Well, the Yankees are they were the
They
first
have
ones
their
to
own
invent their own network.
Yeah.
Like that was revolutionary.
right.
But you know, you got big spending Steve Cohen in town, and everybody's mad Robinson Cano left. But look, they're still one of the richest organizations. Just like,
Correct.
and they just don't finagle like these Dodgers with their scheming, with their back pay that they're
You
putting
know, a
on
lot
people.
of teams do that though.
Not like that.
Huh?
$700 million deferred. Nobody did it like that. That's like Bobby Bowe.
Yeah.
Well, probably on steroids is the wrong saying. Robinson Cano. I meant, I'm sorry. You're right, Schmeathan. I meant Juan Soto. They also did lose Robinson Cano, though.
To the Mariners.
They did lose him. Got revenge last night, though, Vlad. Giancarlo Stanton's hot to start the season.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, keep making fun of him.
I'm not making fun of him.
Not you.
I'm not making fun of him.
They just don't have pitchers that can get him with that outside slider.
What do you think? Do you think the scouting? You think in today's day and age they've run out of scouting report?
No, it's the same pitch. Been watching him swing at that pitch for 15 years.
Well, that game will be early too. That's a 135, 135 first pitch. Who's pitching that night? Because that'll be Yuri for the Marlins.
If it's Yuri, it's probably going to be.
Who's your two?
No, our two is pitching today. Today.
All right. Yeah, I watched a little bit of the Yankees and Mariners after the Marlins game yesterday. Yeah, I've been very.
It might be Schlitter, the rookie. No, I was right.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying be careful.
I know.
You got to tiptoe through the English language period.
It's gonna be the phenom. He throws 100 miles per hour.
Ooh, gas
with movement.
Fairbanks
With
look good.
movement.
Fairbanks has been off to an awesome start, closing out those games for the Fish.
I just,
Bullpen's been really nails for the Fish.
Can
so
I just
far.
say, it seems like that's like a frat house back there.
Yeah, no, it does. Like, first of all, have you seen Lake Bacher? He looks like Joe Dirt.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. It's like a frat house back there.
No, Fairbanks, his whole vibe is frat house.
Yeah.
Like I've been in this frat house over 10 years. I'm not leaving. It's almost Van Wilder like. That's pretty much.
Him and Phillips with the smack into the face, and Lake Bacher with that hair, like the whole crew over there. You know, like Nardi is just kind of the normal. Like Nardi looks like your run-of-the-mill regular reliever. Comes in yesterday, gets a couple of strikeouts, but he's just like got the grizzled beard. Kind of looks like, you know, there's an old school 90s reliever. But the other guys, they all got gimmicks. The Marlins bullpen, awesome and full of bits. I love them.
Love them and full of bits.
I love it. Yesterday, by the way, the Marlins scoring capped off. She'll play this for you. This was Jack McMullen on the call yesterday. This was Griffin Conant's 2-run blast yesterday to really put it out of
Showing it on
reach.
TV. Liam Hicks.
1-2.
Ooh.
Conine drills a mile out to right. No doubt about it. Into the White Sox bullpen. He got 91 over the heart of the plate, and Griff did not miss a stitch of it. 107 off the bat. And the Fish have blown this thing open. It's 9-2 in the home eighth.
Didn't hear an organ, but I did hear
Hey,
pyrotechnics.
You know, it's crazy that 91. That's it. A 91, whatever that pitch was.
You're talking about the Miles. Yeah.
Man, that sounds like Laspadas right there.
Well, I mean, the back end of the game already. You're probably throwing out just whoever you got. Hey, who's
my favorite is when the center fielder comes in the pitch.
You go innings eater time. Every bullpen's got an innings eater.
Yeah.
You know, like Burke Badenhop back in the day.
That was who's the pitcher before that won the World Series.
That won the World Series.
All he for his whole career he could eat up 6-7 innings. From down here. He lives down here. Oh.
Levon?
Levon.
Oh, okay.
Levon was known as an innings eater.
Yeah, well, you know, he was
And
he
a
was,
food one.
He I'm not going to let you people fat shame a World Series MVP. How's he not going in, by the way, this year?
To what? The Marlins?
To the Legends Hall of Fame.
I would say he's got to be close because that guy, they depended on him. Hey, Levon, go get us some innings.
I got so excited on Sunday's broadcast when they go to the Marlins store, and guess who they have there in the Marlins store? El Pulpo. Antonio Alfonseca. He was doing stuff with the fans, and he was like going through the shirts. And I was trying to explain to my son. I said, "Hey,
6 fingers?
6 fingers." He goes, "What do you mean?" And
they showed it.
Yeah. He goes, "Whoa!" I said, "Yeah."
Wait, because you know it's funny. Because I could imagine Tommy looking at you, and you say he's got 6 fingers, and he's looking at you like, "Is that a bit?" Right. Right, because he's looking at his hand.
No,
there's no way.
Then
they show it. He's like, whoa.
What would be funny is the fact that he knows what a bit is.
He had two comments. He goes, first off, he goes, you know, because 10-year-olds, they're smart asses.
How do you wear a glove?
He goes,
right?
No. He's like, first of all, he goes, why isn't it like the rest of the fingers? I'm like, dude, it's extra. What do you mean? Why is it not like the rest?
Is it like an extra?
Yeah, it's like a full bloner. Like, I'm just like, what do we? It just that's what it is.
You get
dude.
mad at me for questions, and he asked that question. That's come on.
And then he's like, technically, we have 4 fingers and a thumb. I said, all right, dude, hit the bricks. Done with you today.
He's got 5 fingers. He should have said, not him. 5 fingers and a thumb.
Great. But that made me really happy. Alfonseca just there in the team. So I'm like, oh, El Pulpo. Love him. He was he was a tremendous reliever. Had the vest. Oh man, number 57 throwing gas, dude. That was a reliever. Anyway, we'll take a break. Miami Heat, they take on the Boston Celtics tonight. We'll get into it. 15 minutes of Heat is next.
All right, Vlad.
Wow.
Look
In
at
the
this.
first time in a long time,
Yeah.
somebody
That's
is
all right.
hobnobbing.
But there's nobody. The great thing about what we do and where we do it, you only get to hobnob with people in this building once or twice a week.
Right.
Other than that, nobody's here. We are the only people in the building.
We are?
Huh?
The salespeople are here. They're having a meeting.
Salespeople's
Oh.
here. Gulen's here. Everybody's here.
When I went did the
didn't see nobody.
walkthrough, there was nobody here. So okay. Lynn's here. Oh, good for him.
I'm sorry about that. I was dealing with. I'm trying to get something fixed at my mom's house. You know how that is. Trying to get everything settled up for
Oh, my
somebody
goodness.
else. So
You know what?
You can't -1 them.
yeah.
See.
I'll take the -1. Listen, -1 for tardiness is -1 for tardiness. But I was just like,
I could see the stress. I could see the stress on your face.
because you know what it is. Like I'm trying to get something fixed over there, and I'm like, hey, here's the time they can do it, and I was like, cool, and she goes, yes, cool, and then I call the people back, and I said, hey, we're good, and then I looked down on my phone. Oh wait.
Yes. Yes.
Like, oh man, come on.
Yes.
Anyway, it's all good now. All right, it's good now. We're all
All
settled.
right.
We're all settled, everybody. But that's it. That's what I
All
was
right.
up to. Anyway, 15 minutes of heat brought to us by our friends over at Doral Kia. You always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Visit them at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com as the Heat. They will be back in action tonight. They are taking on the Boston Celtics, who, of course, number 2 in the Eastern Conference. They got 50 wins on the year. I saw this. Who was this? This termite on the series. Somebody goes,
What you call a termite?
termite. Yeah. What's it? He was like, Joe Mazzulla, 50 wins in 4 years. Eric Spoelstra, he goes, 50 wins 4 times in 4 years. Eric Spoelstra, 4 50-win seasons his entire career. I'm like, cool, dude. Good for you. What do you feel good about that tweet? Is that what are you, the Patrick Beverly of radio hosts? You're like, hey, let me compare Eric Spoelstra and Joe. And by the way, I think Joe Mazzulla is a good coach. He's a maniac, kind of like Eric Spoelstra. I think they would actually be friends if not for Heat and Celtics. I feel like they would be buddy cops, but they're not. But I was like, oh, you think you're cute, and this Patrick Beverly just won't stop yapping. I mean, it's great.
He's standing on that.
I like that Draymond Green came out yesterday and he goes, you really give him the 3-point percentage? He goes, dude, they're not defending you like they're defending Dwayne Wade. Like, I'm just glad somebody said it. I'm just like, you know what? Sometimes Draymond Green, sometimes his take can be like herding cats, but I'm like, at least I know on defense, he knows defense, and he's sitting here being like this. And now like Patrick Beverly's starting to like list his all defense credentials. I'm like, hey, was this about James Harden or was this about you?
Right.
I'm starting to wonder, like, because I feel like we're one podcast away from Patrick Beverly doing the thing where he thinks he could score 81 points. I think that's what we're about. We're headed towards.
That's like, to a lot of these people that commented on Bam's 83, they made it sound like 20 people have done it over the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
They made it sound like it's no big. I say, then why haven't more people done it?
The injury report for today on the Miami Heat. Norman Powell is going to miss another game with respiratory illness, upper respiratory illness.
So isn't it safe to say that since Norman's been out, they played better? They were playing better. The win streak happened when Norm was out.
Yeah, well, they haven't been able to have success. They've had one good game with Norm and Tyler playing, and it was that first Celtics game where they both hit a lot of threes in the first half, and they didn't close with both of them. Remember, they closed that game, and they closed with Norm, and they've had Tyler on the bench. They don't work together. Ergo the Olay twins. They don't work together. But it is also like Norman Powell is gonna like this. If this is his only year with the Heat, it's gonna go down as like one of the most fascinating runs ever, because he had an incredible first half of the season.
Yes.
He was a deserving all-star.
Dude, what's the all-star break? After the all-star break, his time in Miami has been
rough.
It's been
rough. And now he has an illness to go on top of it. So illness And then Andrew Wiggins is questionable tonight, according to Anthony Chang, with a toe injury that forced him to miss time recently. So that's not great. Andrew Wiggins also dealing with a lot of bumps and bruises along the way.
I think he's an important piece. Because he's one of those well-rounded guys. Like, he could come and take over a game for a minute, but he's going to play good defense.
Is tonight game, Vlad? Do you know, is it on local TV and ESPN? Or is it only ESPN tonight? Is this tonight only the only local called Jax again?
No, I'm gonna check right now. I'll let you know.
No, it looks okay. I see the list from yesterday. Okay, so FanDuel, it is on FanDuel.
It is on FanDuel. I think if it's on ESPN, it can be shown on FanDuel, but once it's on those Primes or Netflix, it can't be shown.
Dave Pash, Doris Burke on the call. Doris Burke on a Celtics game. Oh,
Get ready.
She goes crazy for Tatum.
Oh my God, Dave. Did you see him? Yeah, Doris, he passed the ball. I know.
You leave Doris alone. No negative banter.
The only thing that Doris Burke loves more than a Celtics game is a LeBron game. Because if LeBron does anything, she's like, "Oh my God, Dave, amazing." Doris, he dribbled.
He dribbled.
So that's what commentators do.
Not like that.
No, wait a minute. What's worse, Romo with Allen and Mahomes, or Doris with LeBron?
Nobody's worse than Tony Romo.
Okay, then. So then,
okay, Jim.
Add another one. Who's worse, Collinsworth or Doris?
Collinsworth with Mahomes.
Okay, then, and Allen. All of them, all the big name stars.
It's the fawning, dude.
Okay, so let Doris fawn.
Celtics. Get ready tonight. Anyway,
Celtics.
I'm gonna be watching. I'll be watching my guys Eric Reed and John Crotty tonight.
They should put a camera on Missoula and Spo. Their facial expressions are some of the funniest.
Dude.
I listen. I ripped Missoula when he first got the job.
Yeah,
I've done a 180. I am completely a Missoula fan, even though he's the coach of the ops.
Yeah, I really wish he didn't coach the Celtics.
Yeah,
he is a maniac. No, he's a pure weirdo.
And he wants to fight the media.
He is the equivalent to Dan Campbell in basketball. He's just like, for reasons I can't explain.
I still would want to get a beer with Dan Campbell. I don't think he looks like fun. Like, I don't.
Campbell.
Missoula. Like, if I say, hey, Missoula, you want to go get a beer? I feel like Missoula's like escape room.
No, I think you and him would actually get along. He's an MMA guy.
Oh, he loves MMA.
So I think you guys would get along.
He loves MMA. I heard one time that he went rolling with Bilal Muhammad, former middleweight champion or welterweight champion, excuse me. And he was basically like, just wreck me. Like, he just wanted Bilal Muhammad to do his worst in grappling to him. And it's like, Bilal Muhammad is he's a champion. So that's the kind of maniac that he is. But he does love the fighting.
I've never requested that somebody fold me up like a cheap suit.
He might get excited because I wouldn't be surprised if some UFC fighters are in the building tonight because the next week's the card. So I wouldn't be surprised if they get a visit.
And any coach who wants to beat up the media, I love.
Yeah, he said, what did he say about Coach of the War? He was just like, Coach of the Year is stupid. He was ripping it. He was like, what would it mean? He goes, it would mean nothing. It would mean nothing.
You know what I would have played?
And you know what it usually means? You're going to get fired in the next year.
You know what, guys? Coaches versus media basketball game right now. Pickup game. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I remember that.
He was just busting.
I remember that.
He was
killing the meat. Listen, we would.
How much of the media would be breathing heavy after like 2 minutes?
Dude, could you imagine me versus Caron Butler? Like, that's the most. That would be so terrible. Caron's in good shape now, though. Dude.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, he's been doing steps.
Okay,
Caron, Chris Quinn, and oh my God, we would get killed.
Oh, number one intangible. Oh my good. Wait, intangible OG.
Who?
Yeah. Chris Quinn.
Chris Quinn.
Well, he'd be all up.
Dude, they actually have a solid. It would be Chris Quinn, Caron Butler, Malik Allen, and then you kick out to Wayne Ellington. No shot. You got no shot.
Oh, you lucky Bob McAdoo's still not on the team.
You're right.
It'd be lights out.
Right.
It'd be lights out.
When you're right, you're right.
Bob McAdoo is 70 years old or 70 plus.
Dude, that would be lopsided.
And wait, did we talk
jumpers.
to him? Who did we talk to that was coaching Cooper? That we didn't realize he was that old. for the big, was it Big Three? The Miami Big Three.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize.
Yeah, he's
that.
70 years old.
Yeah, he was a blast.
Yeah.
You do remember the 80s, right?
Yeah, but I'm
That
saying
was 40 years ago.
Mhm.
Dude, I don't,
Yeah, that was like, you do remember the 80s, right? That was 40 years ago.
yeah, all right. Yeah,
We're closer to 50 years.
yeah.
So, yeah, Michael Cooper. Listen, Byron Scott just celebrated 65th birthday. It made me
Byron
feel.
Scott. Wow.
How about this?
Hmm?
It's kind of sad. But Joey Browner, former Minnesota Viking,
Yeah.
just passed away. When I found out he was 65, it was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that dude he played with armor.
Mm-hmm.
You go pull up a picture of Joey Brown and look at that Barry Bonds arm thing he played with.
Violence.
Violence. We had now safeties, they're 200, 210. They run around, they play close to the. Back when I played, the safeties were 230.
We got the old intangibles showdown too, because Peyton Pritchard loves going against Tyler Hero
Woo!
to see who's the battle of the coldest white boy on the planet. So we got to see.
Oh man, it's a three-way dance between those two and Austin Reeves.
Yeah,
and the
man.
Dave South, the original Black Ranger, is 59.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Who is the best intangible right now? Is it Nipple?
If we're just going American
Cooper Flag?
best intangible,
Yeah. We
best
not
American.
No, it's
so
not
we
Luka.
don't get the Euros.
No, you don't get the Slovenians and
All right,
Serbians.
so we got Cooper Flag,
Nipple,
Con Knipple,
Austin Reeves,
Tyler
Hero,
Hero,
Peyton Pritchard,
Peyton Pritchard.
I tell you what,
Max Strus.
No. They could make a pretty good basketball team. Probably none of them play defense.
Mhm.
No, they got a good team. You put Sam Merrill on there.
Can we get Huff? Is he American?
Is anybody gonna be in the paint
Yeah,
other than Tyler?
Yeah, you definitely could get Huff.
Is Huff American?
Yeah,
Oh, we got to get Micah Potter.
I mean,
Oh,
now I'm gonna
well,
go Huff.
you know this? They all
whoever-
shoot threes. It's not but a 3-point
Whoever's
shooting
the West
contest.
Virginian is more American because you stayed in Morgantown. You
Oh, somebody
definitely-
said don't sleep on Caruso.
no. He's the OG. That's like the captain. He's the captain.
Yeah.
But yeah, who is the best out of those four right now?
Hey,
Knipple,
can we
Flag?
get a paint player?
No,
No.
no,
No,
it
they
doesn't
just
appear we
gonna
can.
shoot threes.
No power forwards. No, we don't have any of that right now. I mean, we'll see. I mean, look, if you're not counting Euros, because I was gonna say Pelle might have the crown tonight. He might come out. He may say, "No, I am top intangibles tonight," but he's from Sweden.
See, Pelle has too much. He has a little tangible. Too much tangible to be quit.
Does he?
Pelle got swag. Pelle's got swag.
He does have swag, and but he plays
Oh,
like
yeah.
a maniac.
Oh no,
He
here's the
has
deal.
no touch or feel. It's all brute. It's all
Here.
brutality.
Here's when you know if you're a tangible or an intangible. If once a game you got to go get your face checked,
Yeah.
that's intangible.
Yeah.
Right?
But in fairness to him, it's not his fault. He's born with a
No.
nose. He's born with that nose.
Yeah, but dude, he's putting his face in there. Or when you see somebody diving, Pelle.
No, he's just pure octane energy all over the place. And the thing is, the switch that he has, I mean, from personality off the court, where he's just Swedish cool, and then you just see him celebrate or flex. He's just, this guy is a maniac. He's got that on the court switch, different person,
Right.
different person, dude. So I don't know. It's a big time battle tonight at the old Intangibles Corral.
Could you imagine? Wait, could you imagine somebody like Joel Embiid getting hit in the face? Oh, it'd be like paramedics stretching.
Yeah. The one flop that he had in the first half 2 days ago.
I know what
Oh
you
my
want.
God.
Remember they used to have embellishment?
Embellishment, yeah.
They stopped that.
They do it in hockey.
They do.
Remember Rodriguez got almost lost a tooth.
He's like, I got almost decapitated.
Right. He's like skating over to the thing. They called a penalty on the guy that hit him, and they called embellishment on him.
Jay Gatto's funny. Jay Gatto said, Pelle's Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder. Intangible with tangible tendencies.
What do you mean? You people.
Unbelievable, man. It's so you got that going tonight. 6:15 preheat.
All right. So I need to ask you
Hmm?
because Are you going tonight?
No.
No. Okay.
Wow.
No, I'm not going tonight.
So I need to ask you, and the reason why I need to ask you is this, because the ebbs and flows of all of this, I look towards you, the ups and downs, and how you feeling about tonight? Because last game, you said, I got to tell you, I'm not feeling good, about the game, and they win, and 2 words, meep, meep. That's what he sent me. So, like, I don't know. I don't know how to, like, to feel, right? So I have my feelings on it, but it's more important that you give your feelings, because if I say what I want to say,
you know what he's gonna say, Leroy.
Right. If I say what the reality of what the situation is, or what I think it is, right? I'm gonna be a hater. So why don't you tell us how you feel about tonight's game?
It's classic Tobin. You know what he's feeling.
No, look.
I mean, you know what he's feeling.
No,
I'm going to tell you what he's feeling.
Don't build yourself up.
No. He's building
himself up.
Because here's what's happening. It's the Celtics, one of the biggest ops, if not the biggest ops, other than the Knicks.
I hate them.
He hates them with a
passion.
passion.
I know,
but he hates them with a passion. But this team hasn't shown him anything over the last
he's
7
torn.
or 8 games. So he's torn, because if the Heat beat Boston, I told you, you Sullies, and he's gonna go crazy. And if they lose, well, we're not ready to face these teams. We've shown it all year. We can't beat the big teams like the Celtics right now. And
it couldn't surprise me, Vlad, if they win, because they
it
have
won't.
beaten good teams this year. But like, I don't feel good. Like, I don't feel like when the Heat get to the playoffs, I don't feel anywhere good about their consistency, that they're going to do anything right now. Like, it's just too Jekyll and Hyde, helter-skelter with how you get them. The one thing that has happened in these matches with the Celtics, first of all, they have to be able to shoot. If they can't, they're going to get cooked, because what's happened in both matchups has been like they've kind of stuck around for 3 quarters, and then they go brick city and the Celtics are still shooting, and that's been a problem. So I don't think Big Vucevic is back tonight. I think he's the only guy, I believe he's out tonight for
yeah.
But everybody else. But we're getting Tatum. We'll see how that goes for him.
Jaylen Brown.
I think they do okay against Jaylen Brown. It's the guy I worry about is Pritchard. Pritchard always plays well against him. He likes this matchup against Hero.
You're forgetting one other guy.
Oh, Derek White,
the Heat killer.
Dude,
oh my goodness.
And Spo loves him some Derek White.
He like
last year
if you told Spo you could have Derek White or Giannis, I think he'd take Derek White. I'm not even joking.
Relax, come on.
I'm telling you right now. If you said all things are equal on the table, you said Spo. Andy Ellisberg
but all
comes
things aren't equal with Giannis.
I'm telling you.
I'm
giving a scenario. The trade is the same. Andy Ellisberg comes with the Derek White pill or the Giannis pill. Spo's taking the Derek White pill. I'm telling you, dude. He is. He loves Derek White.
See, there's certain coaches, and this is in all sports, that like glue guys more than the star, because he feels like you can build something more around a glue guy than a star. However, Derek White is Derek White because he plays with Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
And Giannis is Giannis because he just is Giannis.
Giannis is Giannis because he is Tatum or Jaylen Brown. So, like, I appreciate your efforts to make a sidekick number one. Robin ain't never caught the bad guy without Batman.
There's had to be a comic where he did. Had to be.
Nope.
He saved Batman.
Robin always is the one that gets abducted.
No, this had to
Robin is always the one that's tied up and Batman got to come save him. Robin is always the one that tries to do something to show Batman that he can do it, and then Batman got to save him.
Leroy's right, but they started changing Robin.
Yeah.
They started making him a little bit more, not of equal, but
there's so much,
a little bit less of a pansy, a little less of a pansy and more of a contributor.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, the Darkwing. Wasn't it Darkwing Robin, something like that?
I don't remember. But listen, Batman never wanted him anyway. He's like, I just want to work alone. Come on, Batman, please. We'll take a break, get you caught up with your headlines. Dolphins, a lot of happenings from the meetings. Back after this. 101.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Get to our headlines brought to you by Doral Kia. You always pay less than your pricito at Doral Kia. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. As last night, the Marlins beat the White Sox 9-2. Griffin Conine went deep for the fish. Owen Casey 1 for 2 with a couple RBI. Liam Hicks, couple RBI, scored a couple of runs. They'll wrap up that series this afternoon. The Sandman on the hill, the ace, El Caballo, Sandy Alcantara, going up against Shane Smith. That's a 1:10 first pitch from Lone Depot Park. That'll be on the AM dial. You'll be able to hear that on AM 560 today. 12:30, Marlins on deck. They'll get you ready.
I just see a random text. Sully 305. Please find us a Favre, Rodgers, Brady, Montana, Mahomes.
Fix it.
Fix it.
Fix it, dude.
Man, did you hear Jason Taylor?
Yeah.
Talking about, I love that.
When he was saying, when he was mocking anybody saying,
Yeah.
Rueben, Bain, and
Turn
Akeem
on tape.
Mesidor.
I'm a big proponent of that because, like, believe it or not, when you're in practice or in camp or whatever, you see more players who have the athleticism and speed to play a position but can't play the position. I think one of the problems with what Pittsburgh did by signing Metcalf was he really can't catch. And so he's a specimen, but
He had some good years.
he's gonna. Here, I'm not taking away from what he's accomplished, but when I tell you, is he a good wide receiver because he's an athlete, or is he a good wide receiver because he's a great wide receiver?
Yeah.
When you think of Jerry Rice, he wasn't a burner, but technically he was a great wide receiver, a great football player, right? Those are the guys that get lost in the draft sometimes.
You got to think Jason Taylor has no time for that stuff
None.
because he went to Akron.
Right.
You know?
Well, part of the reason why is because he was built like a basketball player.
Mhm.
And a lot of times, again, even at the college level, they try to figure out when they see high school kids, how much weight can he put on? Will he still have that athleticism or what have you? And so that's probably one of the reasons why 220, 6'5", 220, he looks like a basketball player, right? He's still at the top of his game was what, 245, 250? So even then, if he was coming out when he was done, they would say, he might be a little small.
Lito Ford says, how come 560 is a sister station? Why not a brother station, a mother station?
I ask
or a
that
father
question
station?
all the time.
I don't know, dude. That's just like
It's just
just
everybody's-
radio vernacular. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll ask Galen about that. Why is it sister station? Why are boats named after women? I don't know. Like that's it. Just it is.
Motorboats.
Right.
Well,
It's pretty amazing how I hear a lot of that from former players that have gone through the process or have played with guys, right? You don't usually hear that from guys who are professionals in football.
right.
They go with the measurables. A guy who's played will look at a guy and say, oh, he's going to be a good player.
But yeah, I like the fact that I'm not surprised Jason Taylor's going to stick up for his guys. I just think it's stupid. Like we're sitting here.
I've said that from the
They're
get-go.
amazing players. Him and Mesidor are both really good players.
Right.
Keontae Scott too. Like people are going to be like, oh, he's 25.
The other thing is
amazing.
What's the average year of an NFL football player?
2.5 years.
Give him 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
Why would you care if a guy's 25 if the average shelf life is 4 or 5 years?
I don't know.
It's the craziest thing.
The only position I would kind of feel like that is quarterback.
Yeah, but
Even that's kind of going away.
right. So we're talking about a guy who's 25.
Because what's
So
the
if you
league?
get 8 years out of him, right? That's a good career. So why are we worried about he's 25 instead of 23 or 22?
Because you get those 2 extra years, you can get
But if your career is only X amount of years, I would say he would be more inclined to hit the team running because he's older. And you ain't got to have those development years that you might have to have with a younger guy.
The Dolphins do look like they are looking at some quarterbacks though. Like we talked about
course.
the Ty Simpson thing yesterday. Apparently, they're going to have that Taylen Green from Arkansas. He's coming in for a visit.
You better not keep him away from Bill Polian. Black athletic quarterback. Bill Polian going to say you should probably move him to wide receiver.
He'll deny it though and say I don't want to comment on what that was. Just like the Bill Belichick thing.
Oh yeah. Everybody in the room knew who it was. Everybody in the country knew who it was.
Damn, when you get old, you want your the lasting years of your career to be ruined. Bill Polian, nasty. Wait, it's not been good in the last 10 years. And this is listen. You talk about one of the pillars in the NFL. This guy is very respected, but his Lamar and
that's some nasty work. That like all the work that he did in the sport as a GM and a guy who selects talent, that right there made you forget all of it.
Pretty much.
How wrong could you be?
Pretty much. It's like one of those things. It's like I just can't shake it. I can't shake that. I know that you built a very successful team with the Colts, but they should put that under your ring of honor. Just a little. I thought Lamar Jackson was this.
It's just in small print.
Yeah. Just
you don't even have to put it there.
Just a little sidebar.
Every time I see his name, we know.
That's just what you think?
We know. That's the first thing comes to mind. Like, and was definitive and loud about it. And like, yeah, man, like that has all of the wrong connotations of what you're trying to say, right? Like, first of all, you didn't say that with Ryan Tannehill, who was actually a wide receiver.
He was.
Right.
But we heard it his entire career. They said he was going to get it together, though. He needs more time.
He's played a long time.
He played a long time. Played a long time.
Yeah.
Is Tyler Shuck older than Malik Willis?
Wow.
He might be.
Well, keep in mind that now the way quarterbacks can
keep
going, right?
I don't think I'd leave.
It's not. I would if it meant I was going to get drafted in the 4th or 5th round.
How old is Malik?
Malik is 26.
He's 26. He's turning 27 September 28th.
All right,
Tyler Shaw.
Malik Willis has 4 months on him.
So
born in May.
Okay. So yeah,
May what?
May 25th.
Okay.
So he's turning 27.
He'll turn 27
next
in May.
month. Okay.
Yes, next month. And then Shuck will in September.
All right.
Gotcha.
So samesies.
Yeah.
Same age. Dave's house is Willis and Bo Nix are the same age. See?
Bo Nix was old.
Yeah, well, Bo Nix was in college for like 20 years.
But again, it's funny how we hear stuff like this and we pick and choose, right? Granted, I know it's a quarterback, and you can have a quarterback, you can take an older quarterback because of the years he's going to play. But I would say if a guy's 24, 25 years old playing another position, so you look at Mesidor, if the average career is, if you get 8 years out of him, 8 productive NFL years, that was a successful draft pick. I don't understand why age matters, because I know a whole bunch of 22-year-olds that by the time they're 25 are out of the league.
The only way I would see it,
and you picked them high.
The only way I would see it mattering is if you picked a guy high and you're like, what is the rookie? He's got to be ready to go.
No, but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it's going to be. So, like, for example, Chop Robinson, 23, you'd be like, okay, Chop Robinson's coming along. Mesidor's like, he's 25. I'll give you a rookie year. Year 2, you better be amazing if you take him in the first round.
You can't be 26, 27.
Be like, development years are still happening.
Yeah.
No, I understood. But that's what the scouting and have conversations, and that's what you're supposed to be able to. But the age portion of it should never matter. Like you like, okay, that's like kind of when they drafted the cornerback that was 19.
Yeah.
Right? Thinking, oh, we can get a lot of productive years out of him because he's young and he's still learning. Okay, except you didn't.
Still learning.
Right. So, like, for us to say, there used to be a point in time where all quarterbacks came into the league were 23, 24 because they went 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, man, some of the rules that and some of the things they use to
Because there's a flip to that, Leroy.
what?
What if you get a kid that's 20 years old, like a wide receiver? Like you get Jeremiah Smith in next year at 20, and then all of a sudden he's what you expected him to be. Guess what? You have this guy young.
Oh, okay.
That means you can sign this guy to 2-3 good contracts with your franchise.
Vlad, I'm not even talking about that. But Jeremiah Smith is going to be a high draft pick regardless of how old he is.
Right.
Okay, but that's my point. Like, if you're projecting a guy to play 10 years, go look at the Miami Dolphins roster. Who was the last 10-year veteran?
Probably John Denny, the long snapper.
You understand what I'm saying? That's not being realistic.
Yeah, the turnover.
The turnover in all of NFL.
The turnover is almost like 50% a year
right
on the roster.
So what I'm saying is to say that somebody is older with how the league is going, right, is crazy. Because who was the last player? Go look at how far you have to go back the last time you got somebody to play 10 years. Not John Denny, another position, a regular position.
Yeah, it's probably like JT or somebody like that.
Right. Look how long ago that is.
Like, I don't know for sure, but or maybe.
So we're sitting here talking about a guy who's 25. Okay, if I get the next 5-6 years out of him, that's good work. Good draft pick.
You played in the sport. You know they start doing ageism.
I think it's like, if you told me like it's a tie, like it's probably like what if I look at Mesidor and Bain. If you told me they were both
I
available
take
11,
Bain.
I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go Bain because he's younger. Like
exactly.
It is a tie. It's not nothing, but I don't think it's also. I don't think it's.
It shouldn't be a reason as to why.
I don't think it cancels you out.
It shouldn't. Right. It shouldn't cancel you out. But Vlad, you want to know what's crazy? My best 2 years in the NFL.
What's your last?
Well,
2
my
years?
last 2 years.
I know, but guess what? You know what would happen?
What?
Some general manager is gonna look at you like, "Oh, Leroy, yeah, you're still producing, but you're in your 30s.
Right.
You have 8 to 10 years of wear and tear."
Who is that guy? Who's that character you're doing right there?
I never.
Oh, come on, it was the
Vlad.
80s. Come on, you know Cleveland Browns GMs was scruff.
Vlad.
Smoking a cigar, nasty coffee, the whole time.
I never had to have that conversation. You want to know why?
Because you knew it
I
yourself.
made it myself.
See, but okay. And Leroy, some people are not as smart or able to do that, to make the decision for themselves.
Xavier Howard was the closest with 8 years.
As a Dolphin?
Yeah. So think about that. Like, and I just used the Dolphins, but you can do that on any team. You have very few guys outside of a quarterback that you would hope is going to give you 10 years with the same franchise. So you shouldn't be caught up on how old the guy is, of course, unless you have another option, right? But you shouldn't be caught up on that because you're talking about something that doesn't happen, which is that in itself, to me, it drives me crazy that a GM would say something like that without having a guy to play for your organization for 10 years and 15 years.
Well, it's not only that. They don't even want it to happen because it's like,
right.
You almost are like, you have this dance of like, yeah, I'll definitely keep the guy, but maybe I could find somebody just as good for value. Like it's that game that they're going to play. And this is especially what they're going to play because, you know, they're going to come in as like, you know, the safety spenders,
right? With
how this whole situation was.
Cam Wake had 10 years.
Yeah.
And wait. Case in point, how old was Cam Young when he got here? 25?
Did you call him Cam Young?
Cam Wake. 25.
He must have been. Yeah, he played in Canada.
Right. So like now, I will say this: Cam Wake wasn't a draft pick.
No, he's a free agent.
He was a free agent.
You sure you and Aaron Glenn aren't related?
What?
Look at the screen.
I think they look like their own people.
I'm not asking you.
I
wasn't asking you,
Tobin.
You know? I'm asking Leroy.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I got the gray beard,
but he got the crazy talk.
No, the crazy talk.
You like his promised land? Is that code for the number one pick, or is he actually believing?
Look, I mean, wait. When we heard that, we gave the same look that Stephen A. Smith just gave. Just went.
He means well. I think.
I mean, what's he
means well.
supposed to say?
You and that Vlad, that's the thing that I would say. You got to be careful in these situations because a lot of times the coach is just trying to pump their guy up. You want a guy to come in feeling like, until you have to make that decision that he's no longer that guy.
We'll take a little break. When we come back, Jeff Hafley giving some thoughts on his Dolphins roster yesterday to reporters in Phoenix. Take a break. Back after this. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program.
I got to tell you, not for nothing, EVE could get it.
All right.
That girl. Woo! Even with short hair. Yep. But am I lying?
You're not lying. I mean, I'm just,
Jennifer's demanding a -1.
I mean, it's
Why?
not -1 on
-1.
EVE, but
Why?
For making it weird.
It's not weird.
it's not weird.
It's not weird at all.
But that
But-
was weird.
okay.
Which one?
The cat calling.
That was Leroy.
I didn't do that.
No, come on,
I
Leroy.
don't do that.
-1 on you, Tommy.
Yeah, I don't do that.
-1.
Are we gonna talk about Tiger? Would
Sure.
you like an update?
You don't have to. You don't have to ask. It's your show.
Tiger has issued a statement saying that he needs to step away.
That point
He's
from
gonna
what?
he's gonna go to get treatment and work on himself.
Do you believe that he feels like he needs to get help, or do you feel like this is a PR thing? Just because I saw they pled not guilty yesterday.
I would say that this is what you do when you want to get ahead of it, so that when you go through the court process, you can say you are already in the process of fixing.
Yeah. You're doing
Yes.
something just
Yeah.
because you want to make it seem like
But
you're making
so-
a change.
so
I'm saying like this guy's been dealing with a lot of stuff for years. Like, do you
Can-
feel like this guy's actually going to
Yes,
get some things
but-
to change
but-
his ways?
I have told you this, and I will say it again. The hardest thing that I've ever had to do in my life was stop taking pain pills.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything crazy that would say, oh, it's a wake-up call. I was just tired of feeling like I was in a stupor to not hurt.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work like that for people. Like, pain is a terrible thing to have to deal with. Getting up in the morning, you can't move, and it just eases it.
Right.
And what happens is that you get to a point where you figure, oh, I can feel better and still function, feeling a little, loopy. And he couldn't. And so now you have to go through the process of trying to not only get off of these meds, but finding other ways to deal with the pain.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the scariest part. The scariest part is not stop and take the pain pills. The scary part is trying to find another way to deal with the pain. And that's the part that you're scared to, like, dude, I'd rather be painless and be loopy than feel great but be in pain all the time. It's a struggle. So that's what he has to, deal with. And he's probably he's probably been given a few passes on it, but nothing really serious has happened to anybody else.
Lucky nothing more serious happened.
Right,
That's
exactly.
This was one of those things where he walked away from it. Nobody thankfully was hurt in a situation
Right.
like this. It obviously stirs up a bleep storm. I think the thing is, he's just got to get a hold on the responsibility of, if this is what you got to do, what are the things that you can't do because you got to do that,
Correct.
or you got to get off of it. And I think that's the thing. Everybody's just like, man, you have all the resources in the world.
Here's what I would say. Okay. And people need to understand this. What you do, who you are, or how much money you have does not exclude you from the statistics of life. Okay. So we want to make it, every time we see somebody do this, we tend to say, well, he has this, or he does this.
But here's the thing though. You're not excluding yourself in a situation where you've already been in the situation. So when you're doing that, you can say that, but when you do have past infractions with this stuff, then it becomes a little harder to defend.
No, I'm not defending it at all. Okay, but I'm saying this is that what does a alcoholic have to go through before he realizes he needs help?
Mhm.
It's not just a one-time thing. Some people wake up right away. Other people think, oh, you know what? I'm gonna just do a little bit better with it. So like I get it. We like there's certain things like it.
No, listen, people who are still rich and famous and powerful still can have problems of addiction and all that type of stuff. But when you've already had consequences flare up for it, and there are ways that you could avoid other consequences happening,
You're not there yet.
But this isn't like a case of getting help. Like he literally could, like, that's why everybody's looking like, dude, you are terrible at driving, and now on top of it, impaired multiple times.
Right.
You should probably do something about that as one of the wealthier people on the planet.
Again,
that is in his control.
But
and like to hear the reported excuses being like, well, I can't trust because of privacy. Like,
no. That's not an excuse. Listen, there is no excuse. Okay. Part of going through this process that he's going through is he's got to own it. He's got to own it. I got to be better. I got to make better decisions, right? I'm in a position in my life where the decisions that I make affect a lot of people. And so, but sometimes something tragic has to happen for a person to take that step.
Right.
And that's the unfortunate part of this. But like, I don't here's how I can put it. I sympathize with the struggle, but I'm not sorry for the what he has to go through.
I'm bummed by it. Like,
I'm bummed by it.
I think the thing is, for me, looking at Tiger Woods, and I'm not some huge golf fan, but of course, like, this guy embodies greatness. I think the thing that I worry about with him is if it hasn't hit him yet with all of the things that I've gone through. And yes, I understand that he's gone through some real physical trauma the last few years, but he doesn't seem like accountability is big on his radar. And I probably understand because he's as close to a sports rock star as there is.
You know what else? Like, keep in mind that when you see all of these like stars in every profession, that it happened to Michael Jackson, right? Usually you have an enabler in
I'm
your.
sure he's got a lot of people in it,
right?
Especially like that place is like Narnia out there.
So one of the things that you need somebody in your life that can come to you, smack you upside the head, and say, "Get your bleep together," and you trust them. And a lot of times, the more famous you are, you don't have that. You know what I mean? And so
that's why like I don't know if it ever will get fixed for him. I hope that it does. Like, I hate to feel that way, but I think that if it always keeps happening, and it's like whether it's one thing or another, this isn't just about the pill thing. This is just like everything with the incident with his wife, the divorce with his wife, the sex scandal, the DUI, the accident, all this type of stuff, on top of the injuries and on top of the comebacks and all the pressure of the golf and where he lives and who he's in relationships with now. Like, I just don't see a path for him where this is ever going to turn around, unfortunately. Like, I don't know if that will ultimately end in his demise, but I feel like Tiger Woods feels like one of those figures. It's always going to be something every few years.
Until he learns how to deal with his demons. And it's a hard decision to make every morning to say, I want to live pain-free, and these are my options. He needs better options.
Yeah.
He needs more support, both with his doctors and with the people around him, to show him there are other ways. Right? That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Because I got to tell you, the easy way is I'm hurting, I'm going to take a little pill and do what I need to. That's the easy. Like, there's other options out there.
Take a break here on the program. Hit the mixed bag coming up next. Welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. We're going to talk a little dirty boxing coming up next hour. Co-founder Primo Kawa is going to stop by the program. Yesterday, that's the press conference. Yep. How do you think that went with the Wolf?
A lot of cursing.
A lot of cursing.
Oh, he didn't care. Like he didn't have to be.
Well, I mean, listen.
Did he say anything about me?
He did not.
Okay.
He did not. He was.
Wait a minute, what?
No, Vlad. So here's what happened. Were you doing the show when we had the wolf on?
Yes.
So here's what happened.
He dropped one F-bomb. That was it.
No, that's not the part of it. Understand this. So when we were done, right? I thought we were done. I said something about his tooth, but he heard me because they hadn't took us off video yet.
You see, you deserve that.
So he said something about he waited till the end.
Yeah, he was on the Instagram. He goes, "Why'd he say something after I left?" I'm like, I mean, it's a very missing tooth.
Well, and then he was giving us the undercarriage look because he was holding his phone down here. We looking up.
Leroy.
What's up?
You know what he does for a living, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
No.
You can't make fun of fighters because of what happens in their
He's
training.
the first fighter I've seen without a chicklet.
So he was Derek White.
Yeah.
He was.
The first fighter I've ever seen, like, regardless of how, they get jacked up, that's the first fighter I saw without a tooth.
Well, I'm excited. Next week's Dirty Boxing, DBX6.
Down here, right?
James L. Knight Center, yeah.
All right.
On the call. So we'll talk to Primo coming up next hour, but let's get to the mixed bag. As the Panthers, they win yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Bennett's back. He's a new papa.
Yep.
That's what he had to say about all the baby cats.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's awesome to know that our kids are going to grow up together, and we're all like brothers in here. So it's cool that our kids are going to kind of get that same feel right from the beginning, and just happy for everyone that is becoming a dad or is already a dad.
Junior Panthers in 10 years. Oh my God, that's going to be a squad.
That would be great.
Wait, is not for nothing, but all the guys having kids are known as fighters.
Yeah.
So what are those baby Panthers going to look like?
Rough. It's going to be rough for the other Panthers, the other teams in the league. It's tough.
I can see little Bob going.
Focus.
He's trying to replace me with other goalie.
Mm-hmm. Crazy. What if Bob's the coach? Maybe Bob would be the coach. He'd be retired by then in 10 years.
That would be dope. If
I just picture all the kids just doing the splits.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine if like 3 or 4 players, the kids actually played for the team?
It's cool. Hockey guys are cool, man. Like, do you see the one that like Luongo plays in the beer leagues?
Yes.
That's cool.
They're genuinely, like, for as physical as they have to be, they don't ever really have like the disposition of a football player. Like, a football player always feels like he's defending himself or he can't ever look soft or whatever. Hockey players know they ain't soft.
Oh, that would be fun because you know how hockey teams, they have like they do trips with like the mothers of the players or the father. So think about a hockey trip with the fathers of the players, and it's basically like, Evan Rodriguez, Bennett, Reinhardt, all the guys, even baby Kachuk.
Should be able to franchise.
They say, "Hey, baby Kachuk, you see this? 2 rings. Don't come at me with that nonsense."
They would definitely say that.
Should be able to franchise tag your kid. Bill Zito's like, I got dibs on him and him and him.
Baby Elmo room instead of VR.
Baby
Elmo.
So they downstairs drinking milk and playing video games.
Oh, man.
Taking a little baby Stanley Cup into the ocean.
Paul Maurice. That's what he had to say on the Panthers winning yesterday as they blasted the Ottawa Senators, who were in a playoff race still.
Our expectations then, right? Ottawa fighting for their lives. I think we were probably more afraid of them than they were of us, and rightfully so. And then some good things happened. You get a good feeling. You get on the power play. It's had chances here in the last 6 or 7. Nothing's going for it, and then to have a couple go, and then now you've got the juice, you got the energy, you got the home crowd, and we haven't had a lot of fun nights in the last month, so it just lights the bench up, and you're just playing for that good feeling. And then you get special things happen. Guys are blocking shots, 5-on-3 at the end, staying in it. I got to line up the X-ray machine, so tomorrow should be an interesting one, George. We'll see who's available for the next one. We're really proud of them. It's hard to do, to stay mentally in it and not have your game disappear. And we've had some games that just didn't look right, and you knew it. But you got to be able to get back to it. That's a good win for our team. You had 9 players out of your lineup and play that way. I don't have that. Honestly, I don't have that expectation every night that we'll be able to do that. But you need to be able to do it every once in a while just to feel good. It was a good mental health win for the Panthers.
How is that?
Yeah. Good for Paul Maurice.
It's pretty cool. Like the way he's handled all these situations for the last 3 years is like, what a joy.
Yeah. Yeah. Got the annual meetings going on right now in Arizona. Jerry Jones, he loves a microphone.
Jerry.
That's what he had to say about the 18th game that potentially will happen.
Well, my interpretation of the 18th game would be less preseason games. I like that. I think that's great for the players. Emphasize great for the players. It increases the viability of the financial aspect, more gate, and more money for the players as well.
So he's for it.
Of course. And don't try to start speaking for the players. It'll be great for the players.
That's what he
Great
always
for the
does.
players. Yeah, like you doubling down on this is how great it's going to be for the players.
I think, isn't he going this with Pickens right now? Like he's telling Pickens, change agents.
No, he said he would probably already be taken care of if he didn't have an agent.
He never wants an agent. He just wants to do
Of
the
course
deal on
not.
Post-its.
Right.
Of course not.
He just wants verbal okays, and then he can hold you to that.
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
Handshake. My word is oak.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, Jerry. All right, Jerry.
Jerry's not going to
Take
see
you and your bottle of Blue Label.
He won't see a Super Bowl. Poor guy.
I don't know, man. Yeah, he's going to have to hold on. Luka, another big game for him yesterday as the Lakers beat the Cavaliers. Did he have 42 yesterday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
600 points in the whole month of March.
Which is what I saw was more than Anthony Davis scored as a Maverick.
Oh, man.
That's terrible.
Now he's a wizard.
Woof. This is what Luka, everybody's asking about MVP cases. Luka, what's your MVP case?
I mean, I never did that, so I'm not the one voting, so, but I think I've been playing pretty good. We've been winning, so that's it. That's all I got to say.
All right.
That's a good answer.
Good answer.
Mhm.
Good answer. Not everybody's taking the Wembanyama route. That's okay.
He's
All
also younger.
All very good players.
I love it. You know what? Cause a little controversy between all these foreigners.
It's a good race.
It is a good race.
It's a good race.
But
even Jaylen Brown, you got to give it up for him. I mean, they have 50 wins, number 2 in the East. You got to give it up for him too. I mean, I don't think he's the MVP, but he certainly should be in the top 5 of voting, I would say. Cade would definitely be there if he was healthy. It's a really good race. A lot of those guys were fantastic this year. Jeff Hafley.
half.
He spoke to the media yesterday, and the new Dolphins coach, he was asked, what would be his message to Quinn Ewers after the Malik Willis signing?
Yeah, do everything in your power like any other player to show us that you are the best player at your position. And then our job is to play the best player to win games. And that's exactly what I would say to Quinn. I like Quinn. Quinn's one of the first guys that reached out to me when I got the job. I thought Quinn did a really good job at the end of the year, but I would say that to any player. I mean, go out there and work, do everything in your power to improve, take the coaching, learn the scheme, and show us and show the team that you're the best player and our job's to play you. So that is exactly what I would tell him.
The kiss asses in the locker room.
What do you mean?
Well, he's like, Quinn Ewers was the first to reach out to me. I was like, kiss ass. He's trying to get in.
It don't.
Tell me,
like when money's involved.
What?
It don't.
Nah, there might be a couple of guys.
No
that are
teacher's
like,
pet?
Yeah, there's coach's pet.
But usually those guys
Mhm.
are special teams guys and intangibles.
Well.
And that I don't mean just white guys, just those
the
guys.
tryhards.
Right.
Gotcha.
Like you
Big motor.
There's probably only 25, 26 guys that are going to play from year to year. The other guys are always changing. But of those 26 to say 30 guys, 5 of them are those guys.
The cliche captains. Oh, he has a high motor.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
He
absolutely.
plays with a lot of effort.
And usually those guys are You're going to have 4 or 5 guys that play on all the special teams. You're going to have also a backup quarterback that you probably brought from wherever you came from. But yeah, here's why he has to say that. And I believe it. Because everybody else in that locker room sees what's going on.
Sure.
And if you say something like that, and then they look at a situation and go, he ain't playing the best guy, that's how things fall apart.
Dr. Toboggan says Quinn showing up to the coach's door with a coffee in hand.
Oh, yeah.
B.A. Richie has a funny one. The Solana is strong in him.
But yeah, there's guys, you ever notice? So the relationship between the head coach and the backup quarterback is sometimes better than the head coach and starting quarterback. Because that, in a lot of cases, that backup quarterback is the guy who's going to end up being a coach.
Yeah, maybe. Damage is done, though. I mean, they love Malik Willis. I mean, they love.
Oh yeah, but again, I mean, look at what happened in Seattle years ago.
Flynn and Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Before Russell Wilson was annoying.
Yeah. Like,
and maybe he was always annoying, but he just got more annoying when he became a champion.
No, he was always annoying. It's just that the Legion of Boom were able to cover that up. And then when he started, I needed to cook. Let Russ cook.
You know what's crazy? The Legion of Boom may have been on to something.
It might have been. It might have been.
And they said, hey, we won this championship because of us.
And Marshall.
Oh, yeah. Well, which, I don't know. You want to talk about teacher's pet throwing a 1.5-yard pass when you got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield.
Oh, that was definitely
that's
for him.
Nasty work.
That was definitely for him to be the Super Bowl MVP. They were trying. That was definitely trying to get Russell Super Bowl MVP.
Do you feel like on the Heat, Drew Smith is the teacher's pet? Like that Spo's teacher pet?
Including the Frog Boy, yes.
Drew Smith is the guy that Spo really admires. Like his ability to come back from those injuries, what he does on the court. You know what I mean? You can't have a whole team of Drew Smiths, but you can have a couple of guys that are going to go out there and.
Do you think that Spo's ever told Kalel you need to play with the intensity of Drew Smith?
No, he's going to use somebody higher.
Who?
Bam?
You need to play with like Bam. You need to play like, you don't want him chasing somebody low.
I think people probably.
You don't want him chasing somebody below him.
What is the boss when he looks at somebody as an example? Because like, is Spo a Bam pet? Because he loves the way Bam plays.
No, Bam
has been like, he's like, him and Spo have gone through the ups and downs before.
But he's untouchable. Like after when you have 7-8 years of a relationship with someone,
it happens.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Even if they had like that little tiff they had last week, it's still gonna be all right.
And some Daffy says Tua was the teacher's pet. He's a snitch.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Giving out inside information.
Me and the players, we're good, but the players and coaches.
Say, imagine having a team of Dan Days.
Oh, it'd just be a team of positivity.
Yeah, Dan Day's not a teacher's pet though. He's just a grinder. Shows up.
He's always sees the glass half full.
Yeah. J-Fig's all-time favorite band. That's what it says. J-Fig. Disturbed. They're coming to Hard Rock Live in July. We'll be giving away tickets today. 1:20 p.m. is our giveaway today for the Disturbed tickets. So keep on listening for that. Get your call up with your headlines. We're back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM.
I'm teaching Tobes what to do with the holiday food.
You just want me to do ham leftovers, which I don't even want the ham there, dude.
Dude, ham sandwiches the day after or the week after is delicious. Delicious. I'm telling you what you do. Right? Do I need to show you how to make the mustard sauce?
I don't like mustard.
Okay. How can you not like mustard?
Because it sucks.
You like hot dogs?
They're okay. Yeah, I like hot dogs.
Okay.
They're okay. I don't like mustard. I like the honey mustard or Dijon mustard, but yellow mustard can kick
Grey
rocks.
Poupon?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, I have a problem with people in mustard because back in the day, it was yellow mustard and the Grey Poupon or whatever you had to ask for.
Yeah. Fancy
now
French guy.
the Grey Poupon comes first and you have to ask for yellow mustard. Like they call it hot dog mustard or whatever. Yeah. Like the Grey Poupon normally comes on a hot dog. You have to ask for regular yellow mustard.
You like that ham though, huh? That's your thing.
Love it.
It's crazy.
Dude. Let me tell you. I'm about to go off like Bubba Gump.
Chip.
No.
Oh.
There's a whole bunch of ways to make ham. There's ham sandwich. There's ham and eggs. Like, dude.
And you know what? I genuinely like all those ways to have ham except holiday ham. I'm just not a fan. I don't like it.
Because you got to, I'm telling you, you got to sizzle it. What? Sizzle it. Psh.
Well, I never cook it. Somebody always brings it or has it or they order it. Like I'm just not a fan of it.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, that's just not what it is.
Listen, when I see a ham come through the door, I'm already thinking about it. And because look, while we cutting it, while they slicing it or whatever, and then, see, this is how we would do it back. You cut and you slice it or whatever. When it's done, right? You get everything done. Then you take that bone, throw it in a pot. That's gumbo. Cook that meat off that bone. Use that bone for flavor.
Get to our headlines here, brought to you by Doral Kia. You always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. Marlins, they handled the White Sox yesterday, 9-2. Griffin Conine went deep for the fish. Not on the line today. A little strange. Owen Casey's leading the league in RBIs. He had a couple yesterday.
That's Maple Masher?
No, Maple. Owen, yeah, I'm sorry. I got my Canadians confused. That is Maple Masher. Liam Hicks, I don't think he has a nickname yet. He also Canadian, though. Maybe he could be Maple Masher.
He has a great name, Liam.
Liam?
I like that name.
It's a good name.
Liam. Only Liam Neeson. Who's the Liam?
The only Liam I remember in this town was a real bum.
Liam Hemsworth isn't
he's
Thor's
Chris Helmer's brother.
Yeah,
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
Who the hell's Helmers?
No, isn't
he had Miley Cyrus?
What's his name from Taken?
That's Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
Then who's the? You know who I'm thinking of? The dude from Police Academy, not Police Academy, that did the movie with OJ.
Huh?
What's his name?
You talking about George Kennedy?
No.
Leslie Nielsen?
Leslie Nielsen.
How do you get Liam
one?
Leslie
Minus
Nielsen.
one.
Oh,
Just talking out loud. Trying to figure it out.
Liam Hicks leads the league in RBI. He has been off to an incredible start. And he's playing great defense. I mean, that play him and Graham Pauly had yesterday, incredible. Incredible defense. And Graham Pauly, this was the call yesterday. He had a safety squeeze for a score.
0-1, Pauly gets a bunt down. Hudson picks it up on the backhand. He fires home, and the throw gets away from Carroll. It rolls towards the front step of the third base dugout. Conine read that. He takes off for third, and he's there without a throw. A successful safety squeeze bunt, you could call it, for Graham Pauly. Heriberto comes in to score from third. Conine goes first to third, and Pauly aborted first. Fish have a huge insurance run there. It's 5-2.
There you go. Marlins would tack on even more. And today we have what we like to call the rubber match.
Yep. I just like
day.
I want to see
On a
them.
getaway day.
I
Yep.
want to see them like just put together series wins.
Yeah.
Series wins. That
Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely. 1:10 is your first pitch from Lone Depot Park. Roof is closed today, according to the Marlins Twitter account. Sandy Alcantara is on the hill against Shane Smith, and you can hear that on AM 560.
What a very basic name.
Shane Smith.
Shane Smith.
Sounds like a golfer.
Shane Lowry.
Shane Lowry.
Shane Lowry.
Yesterday, the Panthers, they won 6-3 over the Senators.
Now a 2-on-1 coming back. It's Sam Bennett with Carter Verhaeghe. Bennett right side of the circle. Verhaeghe scores. Top shelf. What a setup from Bennett. Verhaeghe gives the Panthers a 5-0 lead with 5:24 to go here in the first.
All right, there you go. Carter Verhaeghe, a couple goals for him yesterday. Matthew Tkachuk, I think Matthew Tkachuk had like
4
points,
4
3
points.
assists and a goal.
Yep.
This is what's pissing me off about it, right?
What's that?
The team is back. Like he's finally
He's
getting.
back.
He's
He's humming.
finally like he's humming. Like you could tell. Like the injury, it probably took him like at least 6 weeks to get back into hockey shape, and unfortunately, he's in prime Matthew Tkachuk form, and the team is not.
It's been 3 years since he's been in prime Matthew Tkachuk.
It's true. No, it's true.
Right, yeah. He's been at the end of every year, he's been dealing with something. So it's unfortunate that the team's out of it and now he's back, but it's something to look forward to for next year.
The Dolphins, they're having some draft prospects, including Taylen Green, Arkansas quarterback. He's going to be one of the Dolphins' 30 visits.
Wow, that dude is. He has a lot of that Richardson vibe to him, but
Yeah,
not
they're not going to take him
injury
before.
prone. Not injury prone. Though.
So they got him. There was a report yesterday. Ty Simpson's also going to do it. Carson Beck is also going to do a visit with the Dolphins, but that doesn't count because he goes to school down here, so they can have. It's kind of a nice thing for the Dolphins. They could basically have all these Canes come by. It doesn't count against their visits.
Mm-hmm.
You know, get a little looky-loo.
I mean, they literally played in the same stadium.
Yeah. Jeff Halfley.
What is that tour going to look like?
I don't know.
Oh, I've seen this before.
I got to tell you, though, the Canes spring practice is going on right now. Malachi Toney is back out there. He's wearing number 1 this year. I was like, well, he's, when you go single digits, you're trying to add a little extra swag in the college football.
Single digits and he's tiny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Leroy.
He's a small receiver, dude.
But he's talented and he's unbelievable.
One has nothing to do with the other.
See that intangible we have flying down the field from Duke? Cooper Barkate?
That was his number 1 receiver.
I know. Yeah, he's like, this is... He's probably going to Darian Menzies like, this is amazing. I can't believe you got us out of Raleigh.
Durham.
Sorry. Oh, I apologize.
Raleigh is Bill Belichick.
That's no. Raleigh is NC State.
Rarely is NC State. Chapel Hill is Bill Belichick. Chapel Bill, and then Durham is Manny Diaz.
Schmeathan saying Malachi Toney swole.
Wow. But he's gonna get a little bigger because like he was so
a child.
young,
Yeah,
right?
a child. 2 more years of him, huh? Yeah.
Just think, before he gets his man body, he got about another 5 to 7 years.
And guess what? He'll have 2 NFL contracts by that time.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I get the age difference of a.
Well, it did no, but Vlad, when I said that, I said depending on your options. You see what I'm saying? Like if you have a choice between 2 guys, then you would do that.
Right.
If I had a choice between Bain and Mesidor, I'm taking Bain. Right? But if I get to the 30th pick and Mesidor is still available,
I got you.
I ain't gonna worry about that
25 years.
Right.
It's just exciting. It's exciting to see them back in the fold already. Because look, they obviously have a lot to replace on the line, but that's kind of I'm not worried about it because that's kind of
I don't worry about
that's Mario's like specialty.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm not worried about them replacing offensive linemen. I would assume at that position they got guys coming in. All right. Where I would say is maybe in the secondary, or if you need, you brought in some guys at wide receiver, that's fine. Those
some trash in that tight end room, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you can bring in a couple tight ends too.
Well,
Well, sometimes you know what ends up happening? some of the bigger wide receivers eat their way to tight end. So you're hoping that happens.
Oh, man. All right, we'll take a break here on the program. More to come. We're back after this. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How are you on this lovely Wednesday?
It's good.
What's up, Rock of Angels? Of Ages? That's
Doing
Def
good,
Leppard.
doing good.
Rock of Ages.
Oh no, I was wondering who
Isn't
the
that
hell-
a song?
Who's Rock of Angels?
Rock of Ages.
Rock of Ages. Isn't that a movie?
Yes, it's a Def Leppard movie, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen it.
All I remember, you know what I remember
She's not a
about
big
Def
movie
Leppard?
buff.
I don't watch movies. I'm so sorry.
The one-armed drummer.
Mm.
You don't remember they have a one-armed drummer?
I am not like a huge Def Leppard fan.
Me neither.
I've heard that somebody that sounds right to me. You know, they call him the Jim Abbott of drumming.
Minus one. They're like, dude, what are you
One.
What are you
minus
doing?
one.
What are you
For
doing?
sass.
Good
That's
Lord.
Show poniness.
Oh my goodness. Dude. What? Take a
Yes,
lap.
he has one arm.
Take a lap. What are you doing?
It's no hitter. Oh man, the Dolphins also their head coach is talking to the media. So he was talking about his philosophy going into camp, Leroy,
Mm-hmm.
and how he's going to get the Dolphins more physical and all that type of stuff. And this is what he had to say about all that.
I want to find out who can play the game of football. And I've said this before. You know how you get good at football? You play football. You know how you get good at tackling? You tackle. And you block and you get off blocks and you run to the football and you finish down the field. And then you set a standard where this is how it's going to look, or you're not playing, right? And when you start to build that and create that, then all the young guys are going to see it, and that's how they're going to practice. There are restrictions. So as I say, the guys are going to be here in a week. We can't do that in OTAs. It's not a physical deal. But how we train, how we run to the ball, how we move, how we attack it in the weight room, that has to be our mindset in everything that we do.
All right. Gonna get after it sounds like. Some Daffy said, whoa, he had a words mean words moment.
Yep.
How do you get better at football? Football.
I mean,
Riveting.
there is here. We watch the start of every football season. The tackling is atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody says, why does every season start off like this? Because you don't tackle until the first game of the season.
Karen says he sounds like McDaniel. In order to win games, you must win the game.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
No, that doesn't sound like that. That's so much. That's so different.
That would make me want to just walk out of the room before I do anything else.
No, listen, we can never be at a press conference like that.
Hmm? Oh no.
Because because Tobin would do the thing and look at me, and then I would start laughing. Yeah.
He was also asked about the Green Bay culture, and he says, listen, Green Bay, we're gonna do it our way.
We're gonna look to do this our way. I have so much respect for how the Packers do things from the top down, but this is not going to be like we're trying to recreate anything. What I tried to bring to Green Bay was a play style on defense that we were going to play harder and more physical and more violent than everybody that we played. And that's what I wanted to add to the Green Bay Packers. And I think for the most part, if you turned on our tape, we played pretty hard. So I want our whole team here in Miami to play with that same mindset. This isn't just about me coaching the defense now. This is about the culture of every person that touches that field. That's what I want it to look like. So this is not going to be, this is how we did it in Green Bay. I have a ton of respect for everything in Green Bay. I mean, even these guys, they've been unbelievable. But this is now about the Miami Dolphins and how we're going to do things.
He kind of sounds like Man Campbell without the man. You know, it's not as no. Listen, hold on. Let me explain.
You just said he
no. Hold on. Let me explain before y'all automatically jump. Man Campbell was in your face with it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be a certain way. We're gonna he's saying the same things, but without all of that aggressiveness.
Just say without the Campbell then. Not without the
No,
man.
I like the way that he said it though.
He sounds like Man Campbell
You know?
without like it wasn't meant
kinda
to be
messed up.
a knock on. No,
Doesn't
it's
matter
not.
if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes.
Yeah.
I will beat your ass.
Right. Like
I love that.
he has the same message, but he's delivering it less
In a
aggressive.
calmer style.
I like Dan Campbell's
Boy Campbell. There you go.
I like Man Campbell's
But I don't want to
aggression.
I don't know why everybody like, ooh, I wouldn't try to be offensive, man. Calm down.
I mean, Leroy, did you hear what you just said?
Yes, I said
beat-
he's Man Campbell
without
but
the
he's
no.
Campbell.
Say to finish it. Don't
I said
say
he's Man Campbell without the man.
so. Then if you tell that, just
He's just Campbell.
right,
Makes him
but
a
he's
soup.
a man, and you saying he's not a man.
No, I'm not saying he's not a man.
well,
I'm saying
he's not a
calling
man.
Dan.
He's not a
right,
man.
right.
Man.
There you go.
He's not Zach Sealer.
Just say he ain't tough or something
Leroy,
like that.
you're not
I don't
really
know.
helping your argument.
Why not?
Because you're saying he's less of a man.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's not as in your face.
Your explanation
Dan
doesn't
Campbell.
fit
It
what you
doesn't
said.
really. Yeah.
What we're saying is, if you need to survive in the woods, who would you trust, Jeff Hafley or Dan Campbell? Unless he's like a great fly fisherman. He kind of looks like he would be a good fly fisherman, Jeff Hafley.
And what does Dan Campbell look like? He does.
He
looks
puts his
like
face in the
Hunts
water and
bears.
just grabs a fish.
Hunts bears.
Yeah, he looks like a
Okay,
spear
so how's that any
Man.
different than what I was
Because
saying?
Leroy, you
I just
the way
used
that
words,
you said it was
and those words are
wrong.
hurtful.
Okay,
They're
it
not
was a hurtful
you
word.
saying that Dan
How
Campbell
would
seems
you
like
feel
he
if
put his
someone
mouth in
told
the water
you?
and eat a fish?
No, I think
and
he's
and Hafley looks like he would fly fish.
Vlad thinks that he's a grizzly bear that'll just catch him in the stream. I'm at least giving him a tool. I think that he has a spear.
I am giving him a tool. It's bare instinct.
It's very interesting.
Jeff
I got
Hafley.
it. Oh.
Jeff Hafley looks like he likes ice fishing, just like, all right, let's see if this works. He tricked the fish.
You know what sucks about ice fishing?
But
The rod is tiny.
yeah.
Like, I remember the first time I did it, I'm like, we ain't catching very big fish. They go, why? Look at this little bitty rod.
Yeah. You're not gonna that thing's because if there's a real fish there, it's taking that thing down.
No, but you get them.
How much of a big fish do you want out in the ice anyway? Because if you're gonna be cooking it,
But you cook. Well, here's the deal. You can catch walleye, which are disgusting fish. Like no matter how much people told me you got to prepare it this way, it sucked. Walleye are related to the garfish. That's
Ryan-
all you need to know.
Ryan's saying car mechanic. You think that Hafley looks like he could change a tire.
So
McDaniel.
here, how can I put it this way? Hafley sounds more along the lines of a Porsche truck, and Dan Campbell sounds like a dually.
Yeah, he sounds like truck nuts.
Yeah,
You're not really.
Man.
When I think you said, what comes to mind when you think of Dan Campbell? Truck nuts.
He's got. Here's the thing. I don't know if Jeff Hafley's going to be a good coach or not, but I would tell you one thing that he has going for me already is I don't got to cut those press conferences that are like torture. They were terrible.
He gets to the point.
I was like, longest answer was 55 seconds yesterday. Perfect.
Dude, cutting up his sound was like it
It
was
was-
orgasmic. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It was like,
You're like, look at this.
oh, my ears were like, what?
He actually.
You were waiting for more, and
Yeah.
that was it.
Yes.
He had like 15-second answers. I was like, wow, this is incredible. This is incredible. This is going to be like 10-minute press conferences every day during the season. This is going to be amazing.
South Florida has two. I've had two people who, when they answer a question, is the longest answers known to man.
Mm-hmm.
The number one guy was Zoe. Zoe, you back in the days, you asked Zoe a question, you could actually leave the recorder running, go in with 3 other players, and come back, and he's still finishing the first
sore
question.
shoulder.
Yeah, still finishing that first question. And then obviously Mike McDaniel. That was Jesus.
That was something, dude. It was something. He was asked about Chopper Robinson and what he's expecting from him this year. So what he had to say about the Dolphins' first-round pick.
Well, I think it's going to happen when we get him on the field. I mean, Chop's had some success. If you build a pass rush tape of Chop, he does things that are like, I can't wait to get my hands on this guy. But I think we need to get to know him. right? I want to see him live. I want to see what he looks like in his stance. I want to see what we can do to help him out of his stance, out of his first step. What's his go-to move? Is he going to win with speed? What's his counter? Can we coach him up on that, right? Can we help him take the step? What's his mindset like? Where is he at right now, right? So I just talked to him on the phone a bunch. I can't wait to coach him. But he certainly has that. His first few steps, his get off, I mean, he can roll. I mean, and now it's our job to coach him up and develop him and help him get better.
All right. So it seems like that seems like genuine enthusiasm about Chop Robinson, who did deal with the concussion and the knee. Remember that knee injury that he had last year? I thought that was going to be done for the season.
Yeah. It's young. You can bounce back. When you get older, those things are tears and knee problems.
Crazy. Chop Robinson last year, 15 games, 10 tackles, 10 solo tackles, 11 assisted, and 4 sacks. 1 forced fumble in year 2. So
this is his third year.
Third year.
The thing is that he plays a position that you should be able to make more of an impact sooner, simply because it's an athleticism. It's beat the guy in front of you.
Yeah.
They're not double teaming him or anything.
Say one
like
thing that was done with them last year.
What's up?
Taking snaps away from Matthew Judon. Like, that's almost like what were we doing there? Because Judon stunk. Like, what a waste of time that was. Like you bring him in, like, because we were excited at the end of his first year, like, oh, this kid looks like he's got something.
Right.
And you're like, oh, we should add an old guy with long sleeves on. What? Terrible idea. Terrible idea.
We had a couple of old guys. Like I was really surprised at how Chubb came back last year.
Yeah, no, he was good.
He was good.
He was good. Well, he's not too good against the Dolphins this year. In Buffalo.
Oof.
Take a break. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM.
How would you like to be a Jacksonville player
Mm-hmm.
and have to play a whole season at Camping World?
Hope they
You
get
know
better.
how small that stadium is?
All I know about Camping World is it has terrible grass because every time the Canes would have a game there, somebody got hurt. D.R. King got hurt there. Was it Greg Cooper who got hurt there in the Citrus Bowl back when it was the Citrus Bowl?
Right.
That's what I always remember from that.
Camping World is only what? 35,000, 40,000?
Yeah, it's not very big.
Right.
I think they've like refurbished it because they have so many. I think they have like 3 bowl games there a year now.
And they played a classic there. Bethune against FAMU.
Yeah. So it was crazy. We're going to get Primo Kawa on here in just a second because Dirty Boxing. DBX6 is coming to the James L. Knight Center in just a second. Dude, I cannot stop watching highlights of this guy we got coming on. I haven't seen him fight yet. But we got this like 6'7" guy, T-Baba Progress.
Oh, the tall guy?
He's tall as hell, dude. Look at this guy. He's like, it looks like Fight Wemby. I watch this guy on Instagram like nonstop. I can't stop.
So he's 6'7", 6'7", and
I think the guy he's fighting is like 6'6".
I'm
too.
getting him confused with the boxer who's
you're
6'6"
thinking of-
and 145.
Yeah, the Fundora guy. No,
No,
he's fighting at 185, I believe. Well, let's get Primo
6'6", 185?
Primo Kawa is a co-founder of Dirty Boxing Championship, DBX6, live April 10th down here in Miami, the James L. Knight Center. You guys can get your tickets at dirtyboxingchampionship.com. We had the press conference yesterday, Leroy, where the Wolf got very mad at Big Mike Garcia because the Wolf is just
madder than he was at me.
I don't know. I'll ask him when I see him next week. Let's get Primo on here. Primo is on the Toyota of Hollywood guest line shop. Over 2,000 Toyotas on sale location at Toyota of Hollywood on 441 between Hollywood and Sheridan. ToyotaofHollywood.com. Primo, what's going on, dude?
B Money, what's up, brother?
How are you, dude? Everything good?
Good, man. What's up, everyone?
Hold on. B Money.
I like
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
I like you.
That's his commentary back name stage that we have for Dirty Boxing.
That's going on a business card right there. How are you, buddy? Are you excited?
Good,
we're
man.
a little over a week away, and in business,
Excited, bro.
going?
Excited, man. We're 1 week out. We're not even less than a week out. Fight week begins. The chaos and madness that happens there. So excited for that. We're looking good, man. We're ready to go. Finished up our last bit of production calls. Everything's looking smooth, and I'm excited to say this is gonna be our best show yet.
I can't
in
wait
the
for
ring
it.
and out the ring.
So where did you guys find this T-Baba Progress? Because he's like, I can't stop watching the footage of this guy, and I'm like, is this was he hidden somewhere? What's his resume? Because I feel like this is one of the shows everyone's gonna want to see, is this giant in the ring.
So honestly, when it comes down to matchmaking, it's an art, right? You look at MMA in general, boxing, anything, it ends with art. So it's an art, and we have an artist as a matchmaker. So he dives deep. He goes to places where no one else goes to find us the style that we're looking for. We're looking for something that's going to be unique, viral, and entertaining for everyone, both online and in the venue. So we're just talking, and he just tells me one day, he sits next to me here in the office, like, Primo, what if I just put 2 giants to fight each other? I'm like, dude, that would be the greatest thing ever. Can you get that done? He's like, yeah, I'm going to get that done. So he put it in his mind to get it done. And I'm referring to AJ, by the way. If you guys don't know, AJ Ariosa, our matchmaker. And he went and found 2 giants that were game to fight each other. So if I'm not mistaken, they're getting on a plane tomorrow. One's flying in from Thailand. I don't know where the other guy's flying in from, but trying to avoid the war that's happening because he's connected through the Middle East and stuff. And yeah, dude, we're gonna have a 6'7" versus 6'8" guy.
That's crazy.
Jeez, but the amazing thing to me, because as a football player, when you say somebody's 6'7", 6'8", you're not going under 330. So to see guys this tall weigh $180, to me that seems frightening. But I see him, and I'm like, no, he looks put together pretty good, even if he's only $180. Like so it's crazy how this is gonna look.
Oh man, I'm so excited. That's one of the fights I'm really excited to see. That fight, the main event, and I'm actually really excited to see our co-main, Montavious Swear. I don't know if you broke down the film for everyone, Brendan, but that kid can box, man. He's really, really good. The whole main card is stacked, if you ask me, from top to bottom. We're bringing back guys that, you know, move the needle for us, like Milos Janicic, big star overseas.
I love guys from the Balkan. Like
from the Balkan.
Anything from with an itch, like if it's whether it's Goran Dragic on the Heat, fighter, like this guy, and they go crazy for their people. Like that's the thing. They go nuts, like no matter what. Like I just put up this video like 2 weeks ago of Kasparas Jakachonis, who's from Lithuania, all that little area. They go nuts for him. Anything. Like it's just like our guy. And so the same thing happens with Milos, who we've had on the show before. And he's just like, because he told us his whole backstory where like he honored his city by knocking out somebody talking bleep. And so he became like almost in favor with the mayor of Serbia.
Dude, there's a video that he posted after his first DBX fight with us. He flew back to Montenegro, and the entourage waiting for him at the airport was insane. Signing autographs, taking pictures. He needed bodyguards to get out of the airport after that DBX fight.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Are you worried at all? Like we did the virtual presser yesterday. Wolf obviously is Wolf. He's you know turned up to 100.
Wolf things, man.
And Mike Garcia's he's more like lean back, but he's been vicious in these fights. Like he throws those elbows like crazy. Are you expecting a very animated fight week in the lead up to this? And
I am. And the Wolf does not stop texting me about everything he has going on right now and what he has planned for next week. And I'm like, dude, focus on this fight, man. Don't take Mike Garcia lightly. This kid is really effing good, you know? But in his mind, he already sees that he has the belt. He is doing what the Wolf does. He says, expect the shit talking, expect him to get in Mike's head. And Mike just looks like a silent killer that's ready to just prove a point. So I'm really, really excited to see this fight. I'm excited to see what's going to happen fight week. We are going to up the security just in case, you know. I don't want to jeopardize the fight for any reason, but yeah, it's the build-up's there. That press conference was insane, to say the least, and I'm looking forward to see them face-to-face next week.
Do you have any, for people who are going to be in the building, you guys have anything in store as far as people? Because like one time you had Shaq show up. Like I literally never know who the hell's going to be there.
Yeah, the guest list is insane right now. I actually have a call later on just to go through that. A lot of streamers this time as well. You know, that's like the new thing. A lot of these streamers are coming out. A lot of guys want to stream. So we have some big names showing up. We might have some of the head honchos from the UFC show up since we're going the night before the UFC. So they're letting us know they might show up. So it's gonna be a stacked VIP. Obviously, UFC fighters that are fighting on that card want to come to the fight the night before. Big stars, and you know how it goes, man. It's Miami, so I'm sure like the night before I'm gonna get
before everyone's gonna be
bombarded. People want to show up. Is everyone on your side coming? You guys coming to the fights?
When is it?
Next Friday.
Next Friday, yeah. So we do have a local on the card. We have a guy named Brian El Gallo Duran, or the Cash Cow, I should say, a Miami favorite. He just fought on BKFC. I think he finished his fight in 20 seconds. The guy's absolutely a killer to see in live. So he's on the card. He's on the main card as well. So I would say for everyone listening in Miami, tune in to see Brian El Gallo, the Cash Cow Duran, make his dirty boxing debut.
I love seeing that too, because anytime you have any of these local guys who come in and the type of community they can get around them, wherever it's at, like whether it was at the Hangar or James L or the Hard Rock, like I love seeing like how much their fan base rides for them. So I was excited to see that he was added on there. I feel like it's going to add just a little extra fuel here. Little pop,
local fight.
Before we get to that, is there a like I've seen where it's getting sanctioned all over the place? Is there a place you're most looking forward to going with DBX this year? Is there a place
there is, and I think next week we'll announce it. We're just waiting on a few things. I'm not allowed to announce yet per the commission because they got to vote on it, but it's looking well, and we're hoping that'll be our next show in June. So we're looking forward to that.
Primo, do you have to like tweak some of your rules sometimes to get approved?
So that's the beauty of this, right? We're actually firm on not tweaking our rules whatsoever. This is a new sport we created. This is our rule set. thankfully, every commissioner we reached out to, for the most part, has been all on board. It still falls under the MMA guidelines in terms of the length of the fight and stuff like that. So it's not too scary in a commission's eyes to approve it. Luckily, everywhere we've applied to, we've been approved so far. So if I'm not mistaken, I think we're like 14 states applied and approved so far.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. It might be 15. And we're working on some other big states just to plan out the rest of the year. But the beauty of it as well is we're getting countries overseas reaching out to us to bring dirty boxing there. So it's become, I already have a whole year lined up, and I'm just trying to see, okay, if we go to this country on this day and here. So we're just trying to figure out how we can get this thing worldwide with all the interest that's been poured onto us.
It's really cool to see too, because like I love there's so many different guys from different sports that want to do it, and it's like, dude, 3-minute rounds, 4-ounce gloves, everything upper body, can do finish. Like, it's just made for anybody who's just like, I want to dip my toe into combat sports night, because you're guaranteed this is going to be a great fight. And even if a fight goes a decision, it's 9 minutes.
Yeah,
and
Right.
they're usually full of action. And
Do you feel that you have to have more because everything's that much shorter, that you have to have more fights than, say, other sports?
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you say that, because me and my matchmaker were sort of going at it earlier this week as to how many bouts to put on. You know, I have a firm number in my head that I like to see, and he has a different one, because it just is so unpredictable, right? I think we average a 70% finish rate since our very first show to now. So it's like, okay, if you don't put enough fights on, then the night's just going to go by so fast. And it's just fast paced. And then if for whatever reason it doesn't end in a finish, it's only 3-minute rounds.
Right.
3-minute rounds.
Yeah.
So you're not getting that boring part of boxing that it just drags out for 12 rounds. You know, it's like, all right, they're not knocking each other out. They're not doing anything.
It's action.
Now,
they'll take a point away. Like the referee, like if you're stoned, they'll take a point away. And that's a cool thing too, because you see like a local ref, we have Sam Burgos, he's done a lot of the events, I think if not all of them. And he's been very good on like taking the rules of like, hey, this is what you're allowed to go follow up and finish the fight. And then sometimes it's made for craziness, because then on a let up, that led to this guy we have, Travis St. John, who's probably he's known for the Superman punch, and he got brought up. We were like, is the fight ending? He's up, bam, like hits Jancy Jones like immediately, and just everybody's going nuts. He ended his last fight in Tech, because he's a Texan. He ended it in Houston. Dude, that place went like friggin' Sparta with that when that was done. It's wild, man. Well, look, we can't wait for it next week. DBX6 at the James L. Knight Center. Get your tickets. DirtyBoxingChampionship.com. And if you can't make it, it is streaming live and free on their YouTube channel, Dirty Boxing Championship. Primo Kawa, appreciate the time, man. You put together a hell of a promotion.
Thank you. One last thing. Don't forget, guys, there's also a John Jones meet and greet that will happen the night of the fight. So if you want to meet the GOAT himself, he will be here all fight week. Meet him at the James L. Knight Center fight night. Thank you guys for having me. I'll see you guys next week. Be money. Be money.
Be money on that.
Later.
John Jones is so good with the fans, too.
No chance
money
I'm
now.
calling
You're
you
calling
that.
me be money.
No, I'm not.
Wait, hold on.
No, you know I'm not.
Time out.
You're calling
Did they actually call you that?
Wait, I
We're
had to
not
stop.
calling you.
I stopped the show. I'm like, excuse me?
I actually don't.
What do we
I
call it?
normally will get like BT and things like that, but B Money, I think I'm going to roll with. I like it.
You might be hungry.
Hmm?
That's what you're not beat money.
BT.
Always.
And when they say BT, I'm thinking, no, his name is BLT.
Leroy, that's your friend.
I know. Wait, if your friend can't do it, then you too sensitive.
You know I don't.
I would never call him BLT. That's crazy.
You don't like lettuce?
Not the lettuce.
Oh my goodness. Hey man, my man, he's on to something. He sounds like they got something together. I always wonder, like, the hardest part is probably getting it all approved in all these different states and showing that it's not what it sounds like.
Right. It's
Right.
not. It's look, bare knuckle. It's not as brutal as bare knuckle, and a lot of the fighters I talk to are like, I'm so glad they have gloves on. They're like, because they're doing.
Because you get hurt punching in bare knuckle.
Dude, I saw Mike Perry yesterday. Mike Perry, who's he's not only a broadcast partner on there, but he's one of the founders as well. He showed I haven't really looked at Mike's knuckles because he's been doing bare knuckle. They are gnarly.
Remember Chuck Liddell when we saw his hands? Oh my goodness.
But this Tibaba Progress, this is the guy I can't wait to see. I am all about seeing this guy in action. I mean, he looks like Fight Wendy.
Yes, I'm again. No!
Oh my goodness.
Wait, that was Sweat?
That was Sweat. He just hit him with that hook.
Oh,
my
man.
goodness, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Dude.
That was like a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, you getting hit hard enough that there's debris falling from your face.
Dude, remember, I was in the building for when Usman did that to Masvidal. Oh my God, the sweat. It looked like Triple H entering the ring.
Spitting from the apron?
Vlad, I'm going to show you that during the break. If you've never seen the sweat that flies off Masvidal when Usman knocks him out, oh my God, it was crazy. In Jacksonville?
I'm trying to think. Can you imagine training?
Oh, that was during COVID, right?
Yeah, that was when,
that's
when COVID opened up.
Yeah.
People were going nuts.
I'm just trying to imagine, right? Spending all that time training, doing the circuit, and you get blasted in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It sucks, dude. You're not kidding. Anyway, Marlins are about to get going here. We got a 1:10 first pitch today. Are they already? So is that on AM 560 right now?
That is on pregame has been going on for the last 21 minutes on AM 560.
Steven Strom and Jack McMullen.
Yes.
So somebody is in another studio producing
Jeff
that?
Nelson. And Jeff Nelson.
Oh, Jeff Nelly.
Yes.
How many championships did you win with you?
Maybe
Two?
three?
Three?
I think you went three. I think
Three?
you went 96,
Yeah,
98,
you had a good
99.
bullpen. I mean, you have
I mean,
Mo, you have the GOAT.
I mean, that just says it all after that.
Yeah. Nobody could hit him one pitch.
A cutter.
One pitch.
It was the same thing with what's his name from the are we talking about the same guy?
Mariano Rivera.
Rivera. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. One pitch. That's all he had. One pitch.
And everybody was saying, oh, here it comes.
It was like
I was actually reading, they were talking about problems in Philly, which there's always
Is Philly
problems.
ever happy?
No.
Is Philly ever happy?
Those fans are so ungrateful.
Do you know if let me just explain this. I know Jalen Hurts is not perfect as a quarterback. He's certainly
I've never seen more criticism over a Super Bowl MVP.
What would the Super Bowl MVP or Super Bowl winning quarterback, it's like fantasy, of the next Dolphins championship team, that guy would be the most beloved sports figure down here potentially ever. Like the next quarterback that wins a Super Bowl for the Dolphins, and they're ready, every year they got something to bitch about with Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
Everybody's miserable.
Everybody.
AJ Brown is miserable. Sirianni,
he has morning coffee miserable.
Yeah.
Everybody's miserable. I don't understand what it is with Philly. There's two teams I root against just because of their fans. Ohio State and the Eagles.
Yeah.
And 2 years ago, Ohio State wanted to fire their coach after the Michigan game, and they went on to win a national championship. And early on in the Eagles season, they wanted to get rid of Sirianni, and they ended up winning the Super Bowl. You don't deserve championships.
So they got their act together.
Oh my God. Go to break. Go to break. Are you serious?
I got him.
No. Leaving the room.
I won't. I knew it was going to be a dangerous day for you anyway.
Why? Oh, April Fools.
Everybody's trying April Fool's jokes on Twitter. Everybody. Deion Dawkins did an April Fool's joke. He did an April Fool's joke. The Bills lineman did a joke that he was traded to the Dolphins. That was his April Fool's. Don't want you anyway, dude. All right? Not interested.
Look at that.
What?
First row was wrong.
Oh.
That's Ward on the left.
Let me see.
Ward, Manuel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Yeah. That was our freshman year.
Cool. Let's get to our headlines. Brought to you by Doral Kia. Home of the Pricito. Our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com as baseball is going to get underway here in about 10 minutes. The Miami Marlins wrapping up their series with the Chicago White Sox. I just put on my Marlins.tv here in studio. And we'll get going here as Sandman is on the hill tonight. If you guys do want to listen to the Marlins game and you want to leave old Tobin and Leroy, no judgment. I'm all fine for it. We're still here. We are here the whole hour, but if you want to listen to it, it will be on the AM dial, AM 560.
You can watch on YouTube and listen to the game.
Yeah, or you can watch it on YouTube and listen to the game. Whatever tickles your fancy there, but that is where you could find it on the radio. As the Marlins will try. They won last night 9-2. Griffin Conine went deep for the fish, and so they will try and keep it going tonight from this afternoon from Lone Depot Park. Excited about that. Also, the Heat. They are taking on the Boston Celtics tonight. Miami will try and keep it going after their win against the Philadelphia 76ers. Boston coming off of a loss to the Atlanta Hawks on Monday, but they did rest Tatum. I believe everybody's going today for Boston except for Vucevic, which, thank God, because he's been a career heat killer his whole entire life.
Goodness. Big boots.
He is not playing today. Bam Adebayo, we talked a little bit about this yesterday, but he told Jason Jackson and Amy Audibert on the Miami Heat audio experience that he is still gunning for Udonis Haslem's rebound record before the end of the year. It would take a Herculean effort for him to do that.
How many is he?
He's 95 away.
And how many games left? 6.
So he would need 16 rebounds a game.
Or 120,
Or
30.
yeah, he needs a couple crazy. Now there are 2 Wizards games in there.
You can get 50 off that.
Yeah, so just keep it. But Bam is he's gunning for rebounds. Just to let everybody know, he said that. Now, if he doesn't, he's gonna knock it out next season, first week.
He's not gonna make it this year.
It would be pretty crazy.
He got the Olay twins playing. Come on, man. In order to get a rebound, you would have your teammates would have to make the other team miss.
This Norman Powell, man, he's out with a respiratory illness, and so that is concerning. Listen, Tyler Hero, he put the cape away. The Mesidor cape was away the last game. He went out there and he played great defense. He stole the ball from Joel Embiid. Nice little strip from Joel. Because I'm going to tell you, this is honest Tobes right here. Here was all of our reaction when we saw Tyler get ISO'd against Joel Embiid. We're like, uh-oh. That was all of press row. Uh-oh.
You thought this was coming?
And when he took the ball from him, I was like, oh! Very professional on press row.
Who would be? I have how can you function on press row?
I'm boots on the ground. Well, I'm a professional.
Oh, no, he functions.
When I'm boots on the ground, I can function professionally.
He actually functions.
Tonight I don't. I'm cheeks on the couch. So
all I know is we know when you go professional, Tobin.
What?
Hi, Jimmy. Patton.
All right. Well, I've already.
When he turns it off.
You guys have already terrified. I'm not going to ask any questions after the season, especially about Bam. I'm not going to ask any Bam questions. I'm not getting blamed if he leaves. Tell you that right now.
Well, I'm
not a fan with good access, Nick T. I'm a professional.
Just understand that the same way you want to get players, you could lose players. Like, why do you think you're exempt from that?
I don't. That's why I'm terrified.
Okay.
That's why I'm terrified.
Just so you understand.
I'm completely aware of what can happen. That's why I'm scared.
Right.
You know?
And let's not forget, he blocked PG.
Dude. Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
It was very impressive from Tyler Hero.
Forgot about that.
Yep. Crazy.
Humble and kind.
Fraud with good access.
Very impressive from him, though.
Yep.
Very impressive from Tyler Hero. He kicked ass. And needed tonight. Hey, you need to be the top intangible out there tonight, Tyler. All right. You don't let Peyton Pritchard do anything. That's what needs to happen. First and foremost. Pelle, all right. You and Derek White. Bam. I don't know if we're gonna have Andrew Wiggins. I think he's got the toe thing. Not sure if he's gonna be good to go.
Is it the toe or the other stuff?
I think Anthony reported that it was the toe again.
Okay.
I think it was the toe again. Let me double check on that. I believe that he is questionable. Maybe there has been an update. No, questionable with the toe injury that forced him to miss time recently. Great. Crazy. Maybe start Khalil? Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
you
about.
Think he starts Khalil? You think he would go Myron Gardner if Wiggins doesn't play? Don't look at me like that. I'm asking you a question. What do you think he does?
Myron Gardner. Because for some reason, he just does not. What he says about Khalil and how he plays Khalil don't match. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They really don't.
That would be interesting. I think they should. I think that if Wiggins can't go, I would go with starting Ware, but we'll see.
That's what we both would do. But
That is what we would
that's not what he does. He'll go to the end of the bench and start somebody who's never played basketball this year to keep everybody in their normal rotation while changing the rotations every game.
Myron Gardner is going to.
Why is he so comfortable with rotations? He hadn't had the same one from night to night.
Well, in fairness, this is a guy that one time had to have like Bill Walker on a 10-day. You know, he just knows.
I'm just saying, a guy who's never stuck with the same lineup when everybody's healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he so worried about everybody being in
their same role?
In their same role when he doesn't keep them in their same role?
I think the only guy he wants to do that with this year is Jaime. Everybody else, I think he kind of will throw it out there. Like Jaime, I mean, unless everybody's hurt, he rarely starts.
Which is crazy, but he has his role.
He's got his role.
He's got
great
his
at it.
role.
He's been great.
Correct.
At it. You know, he's perfect in it, and he's going to play a ton. But if Wiggins doesn't go, I wouldn't be stunned if Ware starts.
Right.
You know, you go with Hero, Davion, Pelle, Bam, and Ware.
Let's be clear. Do we think he's better than that to be having to be wishing that hope that he starts and all this stuff with Khalil? Like, I think he's better than that.
I don't have a problem with Khalil not starting. I don't like that. I don't like the games when he is exclusively not playing with Bam, which he hasn't been doing, to Spo's credit. He has been giving Bam and Ware run together.
Right.
You know, it hasn't been a ton, but it's been some. We had the great Cleveland game where they closed together. That was really great. But I don't have a problem with him not starting Khalil so long as there's some crossover with them, because I want to see them together. But, you know, it does make it harder. It is one of those things where it's like, all right, it's because you always wonder how thin his patience is with it. So we'll see. But if Wiggins doesn't go tonight, maybe we got a chance to see it. Maybe we got a chance to see it. And if they win,
I just want them to play.
Just to be
they
clear,
played a really good game last game. I don't want them to back it up with a stink.
Agreed. But just so we're clear, if they win, Heat in 5. I can't be held responsible for how I behave because I hate that franchise. Will they? Do I feel confident in it? I feel like they hang around and, you know, it slips away. That's how it's gone against Boston this year. But no Vucevic this time around. Remember, Yakachonis had that crazy game where that was like his first great game.
When he went like 5 for 6 from 3.
Crazy. He went crazy with the shooting. Josh says, don't do it to yourself, Tobin. I am who I am. I can't help myself. I can't not feel feelings. You guys always want me to say, stop getting so invested. Stop. Look, I can go the other way, and I can be sad and miserable and soak my sorrows in tequila, and then I bounce back the next day. That's what makes me me.
It's the bounce back that scares me.
Hmm.
When you go meep after one win.
I didn't do that this time around. Well, maybe a
Really?
little. I don't like Joel Embiid. Nothing personal against him. It's just the flopping.
The flopping's terrible.
The flopping is just
Right.
you don't need to do that. Maybe he feels like he does. But I don't understand it. He should be. I know he's not physically the same anymore because he's had every injury known to man. Remember when he had the eye? You're like, the eye? The eye? You're getting more injuries? How's that possible?
Just random injuries, right?
Yeah, man. But tonight, you guys get that going. 6:15 preheat. Solana and Tommy Tig will have your call from the Kaseya Center. And, of course, 7:30, Jason Jackson, Amy Audibert will have your call of the action. So we got that for you. It is on FanDuel tonight, and it is also an ESPN game. So both of those things happening. Marlins have just started off, and there's 2 outs, quick 2 outs for Sandman. He's gotten 2 outs on 2 pitches.
Wow. What do they call? What's the perfect ending? Perfect inning.
Immaculate.
Immaculate innings is 9 pitches, 9 strike, or 3 pitches, 3 outs.
No, immaculate is
9
3
pitch-
strikeouts
that's
on 9
9
pitches.
Okay, got you.
The immaculate inning.
Right.
We'll take a break.
Sounds like too much work.
We got Rats Off the Ship later on this hour. We'll take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. I'm going to play a little Rats Off a Ship before this thing closes out. Decide if our rats are staying on the boat or not. But Jennifer, I know one thing, is she's not Rats Off a Ship off Disturbed because that's her favorite band, according to the liner.
I love how you have to constantly say that according to the liner.
Because then it would be, then I would be accused of lying, and I just want it to be known that I am reading that because I don't think that is your favorite band, So I don't, your favorite band is, of course, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Fishing in the dark. You and me going fishing in the dark. No,
You go frogging that night. You don't go fishing.
I don't know.
Unless you catch tarpon.
We got to ask known fly fisherman Jeff Halfley. It didn't go great because right now we have McAfee on the television and we were doing the Man Campbell thing, and you said that he wasn't a man. You said he wasn't a man. And he had to get seated right next to Mike Vrabel. So,
Yeah. Also,
you want to be next to Sean Payton, who looks like, kind of like run-of-the-mill tennis dad, That's what he's got going. Like, the only thing Sean Payton's missing right now is a cardigan over his shoulders.
yeah, but he's probably more feared than the other guys.
He's very angry. Very angry. Very angry. But let's give away those Disturbed tickets. They're coming to Hard Rock Live in July. What caller number would you like to give it to, number one Disturbed fan, Jennifer?
Since I'm such a number one fan for Disturbed, I'm sorry, Vlad, we're going to go with caller number 10.
Wow. Okay. Caller 10 to 305-567-0560. Caller 10 to 305-567-0560. Caller 10 is going to win a pair of tickets to see Disturbed at Hard Rock Live in July. If you want to see Disturbed at the Hard Rock in July, caller 10 to 305-567-0560. We'll have it going for you. The Marlins right now, they're in the bottom of the first. Sandman had a perfect 1-2-3 inning. Got the first 2 outs on 2 pitches and then struck out the last batter. So 1-2-3 for El Caballo to start the game. Marlins right now have 1 on, 1 out with Otto Lopez at the dish. And we'll see if the fish can get this puppy. Where's my Wi-Fi? What's going on here? Come on. If you're not going to give me the television channel in here, let's at least have the MLB TV going, people.
Shouldn't we have it in this building?
Yeah, but I don't know how it works on DirecTV. Like, I don't need to be honest with you. Do they have their own channel? I know the Panthers got blacked out on. Everybody was freaking out. So who have Xfinity for the Panthers? The game got taken off the air last night.
Xfinity and Scripps don't have an agreement no longer.
That's rat bastard behavior. We can't wait till the end of the season. What are there? 4 games left. We can't wait till the end of the season.
No.
We got to do these negotiations right then and there.
Yeah, that's why people are done with
Xfinity. I watched the Panthers on antenna.
Channel 33.
Yep. Whatever the hell it is up there. I think it's 9 for us up there.
I don't.
WBFS 9.
Comes in great. Get Goldie. Get Randy Moeller.
The Moles.
By the way, speaking of the Marlins, by the way, I just saw this. Speaking of the broadcast, they had just announced that they are going to do 10 games this year broadcast on CBS 4. So if you guys have CBS, they will be starting Friday. They will be broadcasting on Channel 4 against the Yankees, 1:35.
Cool.
You'll be able to watch that on CBS.
Wow.
They got to find some programming, people. Sports is fun. I like that we can get easier access to sports. We shouldn't need 900 ways.
It's so annoying how it's become so difficult to just watch it all in one place.
Yeah, I know.
It's so frustrating.
I know. I imagine it's got to be very frustrating to try and find your game. I'm used to it because that's just how fighting has been forever. They're like, we're on this streaming. And it's just like, okay, I'll find it. But I know for people just regular sports, it's annoying. And I will say, Peacock sucks. I mean, I can't get over just how bad that app in particular. And I love Peacock. That's the thing that's unfortunate. Love Love Island. Love the Housewives. You try and watch a basketball game, it's like torture. It's terrible. Their broadcast is bad. Their product is bad. And this is me.
And the people being sitting all over the place. Like,
yeah, enough. And you know what?
We don't need sideline reports.
I don't need you sitting in Spo's lap. Okay, you just you go over on your broadcast booth. You call the game. That's how it's got to go. But everybody tries to get cute. We got our version of this. No, just do the game regular. Have a good studio show. Like Amazon nailed it this year.
They want to separate, but the thing is that they want to separate themselves from other people. But
I tell you,
you're the only show. If you're buying the rights to these sports, you're the only one that's showing the game. So you don't have to.
This mother bleeping Liam Hicks again. Just drove in another run. Unbelievable. This guy is on fire. He's on fire. Just drove in Jacob Marcy. And you know what? Doesn't always do it with the big bop. Right here. Took a little junk ball. Inside out swing, Leroy. Picturesque. Drops it right there in left center field. Marlins up 1-0. But he really, this guy's in the zone right now. That was more like dead center. My bad. It was a weird sky angle that they went with. Or maybe I'm just blind. Hard to say. But the Fish are up 1-0. Runners at the corners. 1 out. Connor Norby stepping to the dish with his giant eye black. You don't need that in there, Connor. You're just doing that for a look.
It's just a habit.
The roof is closed.
No, it's a habit. I know people that just do it as a habit. Like once you do it one game, you do it for all the games.
You had, was Everett the war paint guy?
No, we had guys. John Randall was.
Oh, man.
They made him tone it down.
How do you get that off?
Huh?
You
just wash it off like makeup remover.
I just like the idea of menacing John Randall having to use wipes.
Dude, but here's the thing. Everybody saw him as menacing John Randall. To him, it was part of the game. Fun.
Yeah, but it was fun for him because he was menacing. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it was fun.
Can I just tell you, he was even annoying to practice against. Oh, my
Is
goodness.
Bain going to be the next guy who's praying like Reggie White used to and giving because he's telling people he's going to bless? Oh, man, here we go, baby. Marlins are rolling right now. Connor Norby goes other way, and Otto Lopez is driven in. Marlins up 2-0 here. We're in business, baby. That's how you get away day, Leroy. That's how you get away day. Connor, this line has been doing things, man. I'm telling you.
All right.
Peter Bendix, that little rascal.
It's like
I know we're taking on the Sisters of the Poor. I
don't. Good. Here's what I would say: good baseball is good baseball. However, this is kind of one of these things where giving them like a couple of weeks or a month.
Like you always want me to do that.
It's been 4 days of the baseball season.
This has been the conversation for these 4 days, and you've been trying to knock him down. And
I'm not knocking him down.
Why can't we just have a little fun?
Wait, no. Let's put it in perspective. There's 162 games in a baseball season. If he's like this after 4 games, is there anything that has been identified yet in these 4 games? No, not
so
yet.
You're saying you haven't liked what you've seen in these 4 games?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Because Liam Hicks is MVP frontrunner right now.
See,
I mean, by statistics.
See what you did, Jennifer?
No, by statistics,
What did I do? What did I do?
He should be.
So after 1 week of baseball, Liam Hicks is leading.
Liam Hicks is his name.
What?
Little dumb.
That's what. Why do you have to go too far? That's the problem I have. I don't have a problem with him feeling the way he does. He always goes to the extreme.
That's not fair.
You're kidding. Do you want me to look at the text from the Heat?
Keeping it going. Big Red. Big Red. We know we call this, Vlad. We call this the merry-go-round. Just keep putting a quarter in. Station to station. Shane Smith. What an idiot.
Dude, see,
you thought you were gonna
Jennifer, this is your fault.
Nope. I don't really see it.
You know why? Because I try to keep my friend.
No, leave your friend happy.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. You're gonna bring him and let me tell you something. When he goes sideways,
I got him.
Are you gonna bring the Patron?
I got him.
The Cazador. What's the another one?
I got one. I got one in the locker for you.
Thanks, man. 4-0 Fish. Heriberto Hernandez is on. Shane Smith. What a bum. This guy didn't know what he was in for. You thought you were just going to have a laissez-faire day at Lone Depot Park? Sorry, my friend. You're already on the ropes. You know what's going to happen? This guy's going to get chased in one inning. Good luck. Oh, we just keep it going. Heriberto Hernandez with a line drive to left.
So technically we can.
I can do that.
Yeah, because
I think I can do that. I think I can do that.
We're the,
I don't know what the rules are.
We're the station.
Who's going to yell at me? I'm just
Right.
keeping. Oh,
See a little flannel shirt just
Oh,
came
I
here.
was about to say he flew over there.
only Jack can do that. You can't do
Guys, that's on the other
It's
station.
on 5-6. What do you want me to do, Glenn? Glenn and I were talking about, can we pull games up in the middle
Yeah,
of the game?
look, Marlins win 4 games in Tobin's booking his World Series.
I'm not booking out World Series tickets. I'm just very like the lineup is
They are-
impressive.
They are, and they have looked exciting. It looks like a continuation from last year with the youth and whatever.
Yeah.
Tobin,
That being said, they played 2 of the worst teams in.
and if they lost,
100%.
what would we be saying? That's
Right,
the thing. If
right.
they lost, they're not
No,
good.
I wouldn't be saying that.
So the fact that you're not gonna look, you lose if you win, you lose if you lose.
No, that's not true.
If
I don't get mad. I don't get mad. You see,
but Leroy,
here's
look
why
what.
we can't have grown up.
No, because you just said something. Here's the thing: you don't want him to be too excited because you're saying
enjoy it,
but
understand it's only 4 games.
But you're saying, but you're playing 2 of the worst teams. But if they lost to those two worst teams, you'd have been like, oh,
No.
Marlins are not showing
What
that
if
they're capable of being
No.
something this year.
If they
No.
keep this- hold on,
But
yeah.
but in fairness, either way, I would be the same way. I'd be like, okay, hold on, we gotta.
Dade South's right. Classic yum yucking. That's what you're up to again. Classic.
It's the name of the hour now. Yum yucker.
What if we take 2 out of 3 from the Yankees? Then can I celebrate?
Then we'd be on to something.
I mean, we are on to something. You start. I mean,
I'm
like,
not saying, like,
look, task at hand. We got 8 innings to go.
do you
Sandman's
do you
gonna get the win.
understand why we argue about stuff like this in every sport?
Because you hate my
No,
happiness.
you overdo it in every sport. You've done it in football, basketball, baseball, hockey. You do it in all sports, and I'm like,
See,
hey,
you're
man.
overdoing it now. You're so heavy on the yum yucking
Yes. Oh my goodness.
that
You show
I
up
never
at-
yuck your yum.
Hey, yo.
I don't yum no yuck. That's it. You don't yuck my yum. I'm not yumming nothing.
what?
Like I don't like
What?
Hey, yo.
You said I don't yuck your yum. I'm like I'm not yumming.
-1.
I'm like,
Yum yucking.
yeah. Like
Yum yucking.
come on. Like
No.
wait. And how you Jennifer, you show up for the last hour and a half. I have to go through this for the first 2.5 hours. So
He
now
was
you coming in-
fine. He was fine. Okay,
gonna
I
say,
heard him
how
the
fast
entire
was that
show. He
Leroy
was
bus
fine.
moving for running over Jay Fick?
Classic, dude.
How fast were you going there?
What?
You just threw under the bus. Like Jennifer, you're only here for the last hour and a half of the show. I've been here for the first
Mind
2.5
you, I've
hours.
been here the entire time too. Like I don't think you understand that I'm constantly behind scenes.
She is.
Right. I'm sorry he said that, Jennifer.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
a
annoying when you say that. Like you act like I literally check in with you
No, I
guys.
know what you do.
Like
I
if
know
I'm
you
not
do.
talking
I
to you
see
the
in the
entire
comments.
time, I'm
I see you in the
constantly
comments. I
there.
know you there.
What do you think? She's got Mai Tais back there. She's drinking out of a pineapple.
Leroy.
See,
I'm
now
hurt.
let's pick on Leroy.
Oh, don't get all sensitive.
Oh, now you want to get like that?
No, you don't either.
Take a break appropriately. Rats off a ship.
I'm rats off a
Is
bunch
next.
of chips right now.
welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. I see Leroy's hobnobbing with Hockman. Mark Hockman walking down here.
What do you think they're talking about?
Food.
Absolutely.
Food. 100%.
Import taste, right?
Either food or sales. One of the two.
It's definitely food.
We were saying, what were you hobnobbing about Hockman about? We said food.
No.
Sales?
No.
What are you
We talking about the NCAA tournament.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You could have given if you would have if Vlad, you gave me $100.
I
don't think I would have picked the
that.
NCAA tournament. I don't think I would have picked that.
Yeah, because I have 3 of the top 4 teams in it, so I'm probably gonna win my.
Cool.
That's a good little.
Nice little payday.
Yeah, $100.
It's not nothing.
Yep.
It's not nothing. 2 outs right now, top of the second. Marlins up 4-0. White Sox have a runner on with those 2 outs. 0-1 count for Sandman.
Bless you.
I've been asking for this place to get vacuumed. I'm sorry.
It's disgusting, bro. Every room.
It would be nice. Like,
Lynn, I only sneeze when I come to work.
I don't even understand like what the big deal is. What don't we have a cleaning crew? Why can nobody?
They
come
come
in?
late at night, but they don't do anything. It's so we're not supposed to. That's the most ridiculous, asinine like excuse I've heard.
You're not supposed to touch anything. How are you cleaning?
Exactly. And you know what I love? They clean the places that hardly anybody's here.
They clean the studios that nobody ever goes in.
Or if they go to the studio, they
Right.
cleaning like where the salespeople are. They only here 3 days of the week.
What do we have today, Jennifer, for rats off a ship?
Well, first of all, rats off the cleaning crew
Mm-hmm.
because
I'm not. I only sneeze when I come to work.
It's crazy.
well, you
One
guys
vacuum
know.
One little
I'll figure
vacuum.
it out tomorrow.
Sorry, Jennifer. Go ahead.
Look at the dust by the computers.
Heavens to Betsy.
I'm dying in here, Lynn. Hey, good luck. He's dying.
Anyway, sorry, Jennifer. What's number 1?
All right. Well, number 1, we have April Fool's Day, which is today, obviously.
I'm just rats off a ship just because I feel like they're almost too obvious now. You know, like everybody's trying the funny tweets today. I saw the Canes. They did a joke where they changed their colors to Vice colors permanently. That was kind of cute. The FAU Owls, they said that they were going to do a bowl on an actual beach. Sandy gets out of the inning, by the way. But yeah, I think I'm rats off a ship on April Fool's Day. It's all been done. It's all been done. Leroy?
I'm rats off a ship. Although there's been some pretty good ones. I think now we go too far, too obvious. Like, so yeah. Nah. I've had
Rats off a ship.
Jennifer?
I'm rats off a ship. Honestly, I don't even pay attention to those kind of jokes anymore. And I have stayed off the internet today for now. You're not getting me.
Rats off a ship.
Vlad?
Yeah, man, things are lame. Come on. You can fool me with better stuff. April Fool's jokes. Come on.
Schmeathan says, agreed, Tobin. It's lazy jokes. Now let's replay an interview to end the show. You see, this is why you're a smart ass, Schmeathan, because guess what I got coming tomorrow, dude? 2 UFC interviews in studio. You think I'm ending the show on time? Watch where your sass gets you, because I'll do it Friday, too.
Good Friday. Good
I'll
Friday.
do it Friday, too, you rat
It'll be a
bastard.
real good Friday.
Yeah, you
What-
punches pilot.
What's number 2, Jennifer?
Well, how do we feel about this? The Browns coach, Todd Monken, was missing his head coach's picture because he was getting a haircut.
Wait, so he missed the picture because he was getting a haircut for the
A
picture?
haircut. Mhm.
Wow. Bro, what's up with your franchise? How do you miss the picture? Everybody knows the picture. It's Todd Monken. I would figure you'd be the first one there.
I actually have a picture of his haircut.
Oh my God, who is that? Is that Beast?
No.
That's Tobin.
Can
No
I just
way.
tell you? You
He
better.
embarrassed me.
I would just tell you.
Sorry,
you
I had
better,
to.
you better always have a full head of hair.
Hopefully by genetics I will, but
Yeah.
we'll see. You never
'Cause
know.
that right there,
You never know what's in the atmosphere these days.
I would not be able to look at you for 4 hours.
We'd be all right.
Hey, this is a real picture, obviously.
What's this called? The coach's picture?
Yeah, they
do
do one every year.
Do that every year. Belichick would always skip out on it because he was too cool for school. I'm rats off a ship on Todd Monken. You're a first timer. Like if Sean Payton or Andy Reid wants to miss the picture, okay, but you're Todd Monken. No haircuts around the picture.
Here's why you don't miss that picture. Because it may be the only time you are one of 32.
Right. It might not be a year
in the world.
How the hell do they end up with Todd Monken?
And as a Cleveland coach,
it's like Cleveland hired Todd Monken. Oh, the guy Lamar Jackson hated? Yeah, that's our guy. All right.
Did Lamar hate him?
Yeah, that was the word.
I mean, the word is that they're having problems with Jalen Hurts too. Super Bowl champ. Like, he don't get ring protection, Vlad?
No.
Why?
They never liked him in the beginning.
It don't matter. He still won a championship.
They never liked you in the first place.
And it doesn't matter.
They don't like nobody.
They're really miserable.
They are.
Who's the last quarterback they like? Jaws?
I think Foles for like a week.
They
for
like
a week.
Foles.
They couldn't wait to get rid of him.
They like Foles.
I think they still like Foles because they never paid Foles. Foles only got the bag from the Jags.
They built a statue for him.
Yeah.
They like you.
All right.
Jennifer, where are your rats with Todd Monken?
Everyone knows you get a haircut a couple days before, so it's worn
Right.
in.
Rats
Right.
off the ship.
Rats off the ship.
I don't even know what Todd Monken's hair looks like. I don't think I've ever seen him without a hat. You know? What? Like, did Todd go, all right, guys, where are we? Todd, you missed it, dude. Like, does Halfley look at him? He goes, what were you doing? Haircut. Vlad, your rats?
I'm rats off a ship on this. This is very
How you gonna tell your players not to be on time and you couldn't even be on time for your own picture?
But you're getting a haircut, like Jay Fix said. How do you not get a haircut before you head out to Phoenix or wherever they are? They're in Phoenix, so how you gonna get a haircut before then?
Everybody knows.
How
you
long
know,
did it take?
Phoenix to cut your hair.
like even Halfley had a fresh Forrest Gump ready. You know?
I'm just saying. Did you bring your barber with you?
I don't know.
Like, how do you? Yeah,
I think he's got the Mark Davis barber. Doesn't Mark Davis have a barber like $400?
Really?
Maybe the appointment was at the exact same time.
I think it's like Mark Davis, Raiders owner. Like he travels in van to his barber, who charges him $400 a haircut for that haircut.
That's a good
For
call.
that haircut. What's number 3, Jennifer?
Mark Cuban says he regrets who he sold the Mavericks to.
That's off a ship on Mark Cuban just in general, but like this guy is such a phony. Like the phoniest of phone. I regret who I sold it to. You knew who you were selling to. Oh, let me get this straight. The team that sells for billions of dollars. You don't vet.
You want them billions.
I regret who I sold it to because they got fooled into trading Luka. So sick of this guy. Quite frankly, go own the Indiana Hoosiers like you own them. You're not an owner anymore. Stop talking about the Mavericks. All right? You're a minority owner now. You know what minority owner is? A season ticket holder. That's what you are. Stop talking about the Mavericks. Stop whining about the Mavericks. Go to your games. Get your popcorn. Sit there and watch the games like a season ticket holder. Because that's what you are.
What's done is done.
Rats off a ship, right?
Right, rats off a ship. I'm not gonna ever have sympathy for somebody who got a couple of bills and billions for selling something and then regret you took the money.
Yeah.
No,
Get out of here.
absolutely not.
It's ridiculous, dude. Jennifer?
Not only am I rats off a ship, I'm also going to go ahead and tell him the damage is done.
Yeah, right.
Move on. Move on.
Go enjoy your life at the elbow room. You're hanging out with Kachuk. I mean, you're clearly a Peter Pan. You're not growing up. You're hanging out with 27-year-old hockey players. All right. So, talk about Shark Tank with people, but it's not it's not that I sold. It's who I sold it to. Huh. Did the check clear? Crazy, dude. Vlad?
I'm rats off a ship. I don't want to hear this BS. What is wrong with you? You weren't. I'm upset who I sold it to. Well, were you upset at the money that was given to you by that same individual or that same group? Nasty. I don't want to hear nothing from him.
It's enough. We're tired of it. You know what? You had your chance. We all. I was surprised Mark Cuban sold. That seemed like this guy loves attention, loves being the owner. You sold your team. Stop. Oh, dude, I regret it. Get out of here. Did Laurie ever go, oh, I wish I didn't sell it to Jeter? No. You want to know why? Because he's on his yacht with his billions of dollars. Anyway, what's number 4, Jennifer?
We were talking about this yesterday. So let's see how the facts have changed. We have Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao being canceled.
I'm not rats off a ship. I'm not rats off a ship on it being canceled because Floyd coming out with the whole it's an exhibition kind of was a red flag that he is either backing out or something went awry. So I'm not rats off a ship on it being canceled. It's probably for the best that it is canceled. I mean, I was going to watch it on Netflix. I wasn't going to pay for it. That's for sure. But if it was on Netflix, I'm not going to say I wouldn't watch because I watch everything. But I'm not rats off a ship on it being canceled. Like, kind of felt like the smoke was there, you know? So I believe that report. Leroy?
I'm rats off a ship because there's always something.
Oh! Wait.
Don't yell too loud next to Leroy.
Did that get out? Is that out? Oh my God. That's the highest double of my life. Did that get out?
I don't know. Maybe it hit the upper deck or something.
Yeah! This guy that did hit the upper deck. You know baseball. Liam Hicks just went deep again for the Fish, and they just went up 6-0. He hit a moonball to right field.
Was it grand slam?
No, they were up 4-0 already.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a 2-run shot. This guy is hey, Leroy. MVP.
Now you're just looking for him. Now you're just looking.
Last segment, you were trying to down his enjoyment, his excitement for the team. You were trying to, bring it down, and look what happened.
Dude, Liam Hicks hit this ball so high. It hit the upper facing and then dropped back into right field. He hit the absolute. What are you doing, dude? He hit the absolute piss out of this baseball. Oh my God.
Hence, piss whistle.
Oh, whew. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Rats off his ship.
Rats off a ship on it. Not rats off a ship. Jennifer, what about you? Where are your rats?
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It kind of felt like it was going to happen anyway yesterday when we saw the interview. So, not rats.
Yeah. He definitely was like, actually, it's an exhibition. They're like, really? They had a whole they have a fight poster. Vlad?
I'm not rats off a ship. I didn't want to see these two old men fight 10 years after the fact when they fought the first time 10 years after the fact.
I think the only one bummed is Manny Pacquiao. I think he really was
needs
hoping.
the money.
I think he was really hoping. Like, not only needs the money, but I think he was like, man, I may be old, but I think I could get him now. You know? Give us one more, Jennifer.
The Pinks.
The Pinks.
The Pinks. They are opening their new stadium this weekend.
I'm not rats off a ship. It's about time they were actually Inter Miami. You know?
Inter Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, it's about time. It's been a lot. It's been a while.
Well, they built it. They were, they were building it, so that's fine.
Crazy. I got a note from Marlins communication here. Liam Hicks.
I was going to say, they said stop talking about the game on Q. FM.
No.
Okay, that's not what the message said.
Trust me, I think they're happy about it. Liam Hicks has set a Marlins record with 11 RBIs through his first 5 games to start the season, surpassing the previous record of 10 RBIs set by, do you have a guess? You'll never guess. Do you have a guess of who had the record?
No.
I was stunned when I saw this.
No.
Jennifer, do you have a guess? Do you want to just throw out a Marlin you think had the record for most RBIs through 5 games?
No.
Vlad? No? Nobody's interested?
Nobody
wants to play the game?
It's somebody. Nobody would ever get this, right?
No.
Mike Redmond.
No. That was a good guess, though. It is intangibles. Casey McGee.
No chance.
Casey
first baseman?
McGee. Yes. Casey McGee. 2014. The 2014 season drove in 10 runs his first 5 games.
How did that work out? Because I don't even know who that is.
Crazy. Anyway, Liam Hicks, he goes deep. 6-0 Fish. And
second inning?
Yes. Bottom of the second.
Yeah.
You know what we call that?
What?
Good old cushion for the Sandman.
So you're gonna take credit that you guys being there on Friday opening day?
I don't need it like 2 days ago, so
I don't
I know
want,
you did, JFig. But
I don't want any credit. Shameen said, whatever happened to that guy with 3 first names? Victor Mesa?
Wait, his name was Victor?
There was Victor Mesa and Victor Mesa Jr. I think Victor Mesa Jr. is still playing. I think he is a Tampa Bay Ray. Victor Mesa, I don't think he's in the league anymore.
How come? Can I ask a question? How come whenever the Marlins sign a foreign player, like in that pool of money they have to get foreign players,
doesn't work out though?
They're not Shohei.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But Victor Mesa, I don't believe I don't think he's playing baseball anymore. His brother is though. The little brother.
Was it
Victor Mesa Jr. He's just one Victor.
No, not that Victor.
Victor, I think is out of baseball.
Yeah.
That has to be a skit somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Have you seen Victor Mesa? Who? No, Victor? No, just Victor Mesa.
No.
One Victor.
Talk about Victor. Which Victor?
Victor. I called that the old George Foreman.
Papa Mesa.
Who named all of his kids George.
That's perfect.
Papa Mesa.
Hey, 1, come here. 2, come here. Just call him out a number. Don't know.
They got to wear jerseys?
Did he go like, they're like, what are you going to name him, Victor? I'm going to name this one Victor. Huh? 2 Victors. Better than 1. And then they were like, that was stupid. Then they got to the younger brother. Like, this one's just Junior.
So it's very rare that the oldest kid is not the junior.
Right. That's probably because I bet, listen, I think that senior probably told mom, he goes, I got an idea. And she's like, you sure? He goes, trust me. This is going to be the biggest thing ever. 2 names. And she goes, when we have the second one, she goes, hey, you idiot. Let's just call this one Junior. All right. That's our show for today, everybody. We appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for enjoying the shenanigans. Go Fish. Up 6-0 in the top of the 3rd. We'll talk to you rascals tomorrow.